Well, I'm going live right this second. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the plot hole. That's where you should be right now, listening into this, not on my channel. If you have access to a web browser, go ahead and mute my stream right now, and head over to www.rockmetaltalk.com, and you can listen to it there. But we're going to have this open so that you guys, whoever cannot listen to it, can listen to it here. So, excuse me, can't really breathe for all of a sudden. Okay, so anyway, with us right now we have FTFE. How are you doing tonight?
What? I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to this dumpster fire of dumpster fires by the sound of it.
It should be fun.
It should be. And also we have the plot hole. How are you doing tonight, Johnny?
Hey, you guys can call me Johnny. It's cool. You don't have to.
I like Johnny. It rolls off the tongue a little bit easier than the plot hole. Not that you should change the channel or anything. I'm just saying when in conversation, it rolls off so much easier and makes you sound kind of like a badass when I'm like, "Here's Johnny."
That's
Here's
right.
Johnny. Hey team, it's nice to be in an interview where we're actually talking at the same time instead of a delay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is. It is.
I was doing simulated delay there.
Yeah, we should probably just do it on Discord all the time, hey?
Nah, fuck that. We just need to get in touch with VMix and figure out why there's such a delay between me and you.
And it's
there
only
not
me
like
and
a-
you.
Is there not like a latency thing you can do? You can adjust latency on VMix.
Well,
No, there's not really anything.
And it's literally just between me and team, right? We can have people from all over the world in the call, but only the connection between me and team has like a 3-second delay.
Only our connection. It is absolutely, it throws me the fuck off.
Yeah.
But Robert Williams, 499, doesn't the Almighty have better things to do than argue with two assholes on the internet? Sorry, team in FTFE. No, I wear that fucking badge with pride.
Yeah.
Two assholes on the internet. And no, the second nutting of Almighty does not have anything better to do than argue with me and fight about who's more shitty. Because we already know it's me. I'm more shitty. He's almost as shitty as me. But we do have the plot hole. The plot hole's fucking amazing. He's a good guy. Kind of
That's right.
balances out tonight.
I don't know. Does it?
Yeah.
All
So
right, and we have a storm coming in. So give me a moment to go. I got to go take care of something outside. I'm gonna leave you two guys to talk about it while we get these other gentlemen in here. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so.
Groovy,
Rockin'.
groovy. See you in a bit, team. Right, yeah, so why don't you tell us a bit about the plot hole and what you do over there?
Oh, for certain. So the plot hole, man. It's a buddy of mine and I. We started out. Oh, geez, 2016, maybe a little earlier, as just like a segment show on RockMetalTalk.com's flagship show, the Jay Stone Show. So we got on there and we did our thing. We started out as like a top 10 sort of thing. Our first ever top 10 was top 10 horror films, which is, that's a huge, something that I've loved ever since I was a kid. Ever since I watched some of the scariest movies, 80s are the best years for the horror, by the way. Scared the shit out of me that way, and I always wanted to make sure and like learn why it was scary. So started out there, and then we said, "Fuck it, let's just do a show."
Why not?
And we, yeah.
It's a
Generally,
lot
we
of
try and talk about. We try and give we try to make it entertaining. Talk about more about like film, music. We'll do some topics that bullshit that's going on, but we try to keep it light. And then I got challenged to prove that the Earth was round, which I don't do that shit, right? So I don't care to debate objective reality. I just don't do it. But in my searches to answer some of these questions that were being posed to me by one of the guests that's coming on tonight, I came across this little Lego man, whom I'll be honest, the first time that I watched Team Skeptic's videos, I thought this was like some 16-year-old kid absolutely wrecking these flat earthers. And I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. This is fucking hilarious. And then he showed his face. He Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. He showed his face. And I was like, God damn it. I was really hoping this was the kid. But yeah, then...
Funny thing is that before he showed his face, and he did it first on my channel, and in the comments of that video, so many people were like, wait, I thought Team was like a 12-year-old black kid.
I didn't, you know, like I said, I didn't equate an ethnicity to him, but I did think he was a kid, which I thought was just the greatest thing. Because, you know, you got Simon Dan who does an excellent job, right? He's very informative, and he's still a little snarky and fun. And then you had, like, Team Skeptic coming in just busting people's balls. I'm thinking, please, for the love of God, you sound like a 12-year-old, you sound like a 16-year-old, you sound like a kid, be a kid. And then he's my age. I'm like, God damn it.
There used to be a kid in the community. There was a guy called Young Blue Skeptic who, I think he was 14, maybe 15.
Yeah.
And he was actually in one of the first videos that I ever did. He helped me out with it. And it was great to see a young kid do that. But I think, you know, being a kid, he found other interests and deleted his channel and stuff, which was a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's cool to have kids doing this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's not hard to debunk flat earthers, that's for sure.
No, it's not. Oh, man. All right, so live stuff. Join
Yes.
the room.
Yeah, let's get them in here.
Yeah, let's get him in here. And then once I get him in there, and then we'll see what we can do about getting Ray in here. And then we'll go that way. I'll start my show. I haven't started the podcast yet. So if you're over there on rockmetaltalk.com wondering where the podcast is, I haven't started it yet because I want to make sure I get everybody in the room. Once I do that, I'll go live and then play some tunes.
Yeah. Link to rockmetaltalk.com is in the chat. Best thing to do, guys, is open up another browser, mute this stream, and just listen to it on Rock Metal Talk once they've got it up and running. And they can download afterwards as well, can't they?
Yeah, so you can download us afterwards. You can find us in all the places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that shit. We can get on there.
Nice. Oh, no, who said that? Elusive Donut, Team isn't black. Team is about as white as they come.
If he got any whiter, I'm going to start sounding like Ken Hovind here. Whiter.
Whiter.
If he were any whiter, the color white on the white wheel would look at him and say, God damn, you're white.
Yeah, no, that's a picture of Team. Definitely not a 12-year-old black kid.
No.
Oh, man. So what are these people doing? Are they struggling to get into Discord, or?
I'm not sure. I know that... oh, hang on a second. You know how this goes. Live shows.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we're just waiting to get everybody in, so I'm trying to find out what's going on.
Cool, no worries. Well, whilst Rock Metal Talk gets that sorted, I did see a couple of super chats come in for Team there. Let me see if I can read those out. Right, I only see one super chat. Sorry if I've missed another one, but I don't have Team's actual stream thing up. But the super chat I did see... No, I can't see it anymore. Where's it gone? Damn.
Hey, I'm going to mute myself for a second while I get a hold of Jackson. So
Right, okay, nice. No, I can't see any of the super chats, so I can't read them out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, but if you want to listen to this live, like I said, go to rockmetaltalk.com, and they'll be starting the podcast real soon. And hopefully you'll hear me and Team talking to a couple of flat earthers, one who says that he is the second coming of Jesus. There isn't more crazy than that in the world. There can't be. Why are all flat earthers so crazy? Hey, YouTube Surgeon General, Philosopher of Nonsense, Woden Toad, how are you guys doing? Professor says he has to be at work at 4:30 a.m., so no sleep tonight. Yeah, who needs sleep? Sleep's for the weak. You can sleep when you're dead. We've got 240 watching, so why is there only 37 people that have liked it? Let's get more likes in there. See if we can get 100 likes in before team gets back from the shop. Gosh of Heckfire says, my super chat was, without football teams to help win, he has nothing better to do. Okay then. Bella Charge says, does the plot hole have Streamlabs for donation? We'll ask them when they come back, when Johnny comes back, if he's got a link for donations, because, yeah, that would be nice if you can support them. Irish Demon says, why do you sound like Vicky Pollard? Because I'm from Bristol, and we all sound like this in Bristol. Say things like, or eat me lover. Dennis says, can you post the link again? Yep, there we go, rockmetaltalk.com. I think I need to make the thing at the bottom of the screen a little bit bigger. So we should be looking at a lovely dumpster fire tonight, guys. Alright, just going to make the thing at the bottom a little bit bigger. Bear with me. Bigger. There we go. Okay, all good. Oh, I can see that super chat. Wolf Davis for $2 says, this can't possibly be real. Wish you two luck. I know. I never realized there was so much crazy in the world. Honestly, it blows my mind. The people think the earth is flat is enough, but to think that they're the second coming of Jesus is something else.
Alright, I'm back, guys.
Way, Team Skeptics here. All right, we can stop.
Is it still us?
Yes. Johnny is attempting to find the people.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you guys something. It's fucking raining like a motherfucker outside. Starting to believe that quite possibly this guy could be Jesus. He's been talking shit, and it's fucking like dark ass clouds rolling through. Almost got struck by lightning just now. I literally, lightning just struck like maybe 200 yards away from me, right? And I was thinking to myself, kind of narrative what people have started running if I would have been killed by lightning on my way to talk shit to the second coming of Jesus. There would have been a mass of people across the world going back to Christianity, all because of this one random ass event.
Yeah, I might start thinking there's something to it. But you know what, right? If I got struck by lightning and I didn't get superpowers, I'd be really annoyed.
Right? Let me go ahead and read off the super chats that have come in while we wait on them. Gosh of Heckfire, $5. Without football teams to help win, he has nothing better to do.
Alright.
Football teams.
Oh, you're reading super chats.
I wonder who he said. Yeah, Irish team. Oh, for me, I'm sorry. I can stop whenever you're ready.
No. Do your super
Irish
chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mute you guys on my end so I can go live. Because I always start out with a couple of tunes anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let me do that.
Okay, dude, we got one person is here. That's cool. Okay, so Irish Demon for $2.99 Aussie. Thanks for waking me up, boys. New video today. Hell yeah, good shit, Irish Demon. I'll check it out. Be sure to share it in my Discord if you're not already doing so. Please do so. A lot of people participate in that shit in there. So, all right, Wolf Davis for $2. This can't possibly be real. Wish you two luck. Thank you. Luck is when skill meets opportunity. Opportunity has presented itself. The Flat Earth and myself are fucking completely skilled for this. So yes. Good luck is going to happen for sure. Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand. Skep bitch. The raindrops will be bigger than you. They goddamn are. That's how I heard this shit. I heard it hitting my fucking skylight. I was thinking like my dog was jumping in a chair or something. It was like tunk, tunk, tunk. I was like, that's fucking raindrops? Okay. Let's see. Jeff Roberts for $4.99. Is Jesus having tech issues or something? Seems like a strike against being the Son of God to me. And Glass Monster for $2 Canadian. Ding! Yes,
Ding,
very
indeed.
much so, Glass Monster. Okay, so I'm gonna push off all the rest of the super chats till the end of the show, so we don't interrupt Johnny's podcast. And I believe we're gonna get started here pretty soon.
Yeah. So, guys, remember, if you just mute this stream and go to open up another tab with rockmetaltalk.com, you can listen to the podcast there. You can have some music and stuff. The music won't be coming through on this end because that'll probably end up affecting Team's channel, and I don't want to get in 2 strikes in 2 days.
That'd be 2 strikes in 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, did that happen last night or the night before?
I don't know. Honestly, all days have merged into one.
I can't remember. But yeah, so that's a good point. We will not be playing Johnny's stream over here. So you guys will just be playing the voice part. So go ahead and head over there for real to www.rockmetaltalk.com to go check out Johnny on the plot hole and hear some of the music they have to play and everything like that. I think that just as much as he supports this channel and is around and everybody else is showing support, being active in the chat, being active in the comment section, I think we at least owe it to him to go over and be active on his channel too, or on his podcast at least. So, Johnny, whenever you're ready, man. I am too.
Johnny, you there now, or are you doing your thing?
He might be doing his thing.
Because people were asking if there is a donation link for the plot hole. So we'll get him to tell us what that is, because I'm sure there's a PayPal or something if you'd like to support rockmetaltalk.com.
Yeah. I've had fun. Every time I've been on his channel, I've had fun. I even had fun when I was on with the guy that was in here as well already.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
hello.
I can hear you. Is this Jackson, right?
Yeah, what's up, David? How you doing, man?
Good. You can call me Skeptic on here. Most of the people won't catch on to that if you just call me that. If you call me Skeptic, they'll know who you're talking about.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man, good to see you again, man. I was
Yeah,
hoping to get you
likewise.
on my channel, but I didn't have any contact information for you, and
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
yeah,
Sure.
for sure.
This is the first time I'm meeting you. Hello, my name is Craig, known as Fight.
Hey, what's up, Craig? I'm
Nice to meet
Jackson.
you. Nice to meet you, Jackson.
Yeah, likewise.
This is not Jesus, by the way.
No.
Yeah, Jesus doesn't know how time zones work, so he he said he's available in 2 hours, and I was like, well, I don't even know if I got 2 hours in me, but we'll see.
Be busy splitting the Red Sea.
Well, he's from the future, so it's
Wait, what now?
his time. He's from the future, so it's So I don't know. Are either of you guys familiar with like quantum computing at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the ability for the AI to predict the future with what is told is that it's like 99% accuracy, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
That's not how quantum computers work.
Yeah, quantum computers are all to do with the fact that you can have a superposition of both on and off, or 1 and 0 at the same time.
How do we talk about superposition in 2 different contexts in the same night?
I know,
We're talking
right?
superposition with Mind of God. We're talking about superposition of gravity. That's it doesn't really tell the future. That's not really how it works. But
I
there's a
I
lot to get
understand.
into on that.
I understand. Yeah. We should save this conversation for when we're on the air, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because last time we did this, like whenever we were on music break, then like we were actually like trying to, like figure some shit out. But
Are you
just always
still a
happens.
flat earther after our conversation? Are you still a flat earther?
Once you go flat, you never go back.
Well, that's wrong. I've
Oh,
interviewed
man.
7 ex-flat earthers on my channel.
Then they were never true flat earthers.
I mean, they definitely were.
Oh.
No, they definitely. I promise you, they definitely weren't. Because
I mean,
once
I've
you
g-
know, there's an.
Hey,
See,
well,
here's
Jackson, hey, let me ask you a question, Jackson. Would you be interested in debating an ex-flat earther? Someone who claims that they were a flat
I'm
earther.
actually really sick and tired of debating. I really don't have the patience for it. We're at a very crucial time as humanity right now, and we all need to be on the same fucking side because I want to get into this on the show though. That's the thing. I really don't have
But
time for that. I really don't have
but it's
time for that.
all in
Like,
fun. But it's all in fun. Like just
I
pick
really
a night
don't. But
when
that's what I'm
you.
saying. Like, my fun is like with like my woman and like, like the shit I enjoy doing, and like debating shit that I already know is not.
So why are you here? Just
I'm here for Johnny.
not. I don't want you to not be here, but I'm just asking you. You're
I'm
just
here.
simply here
No, I'm
to do
for
Johnny a
Johnny.
favor.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Johnny's
I mean, that's fine.
Johnny's a real fucking friend of mine. I mean, he's like,
He's a good dude. Yeah, he's a good dude. That's something we can both agree on that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like I mean, okay,
mean,
that's
Earth's
fine.
not.
No,
You
and
know,
I mean,
there's no arguing that point.
I wanted Ray to come in because he breaks things down. He has a lot more technical knowledge than I do, and he
Yeah, but he
breaks
thinks
things
he's
down. And
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, if he
he breaks
says
things
quantum
down.
computing, if he says quantum computing predicts the future, or he comes from anything quantum state, whatever in the future, that's bullshit.
It's
Because
not.
that's not how it works.
That's not really. What he's saying is that the computer in the future that the computer can communicate with us. We can receive messages from the future. We can receive signals. We can receive
How?
message. Because that's how quantum timelines work.
No. All the no.
What? A
I mean,
quantum timeline. Hold on. This is all in fun. We're just having fun, but I'd like you to explain what a quantum timeline is.
I mean,
In terms of a wave function.
in terms of I'm not getting. That's my whole point. Is like this is like bigger. This is bigger than you realize it is. Like you've gotten your knowledge from authority, all like this like government authority, and
Nope.
what
I don't get my
mean,
knowledge from the government.
I mean, it's just like if you want to like go look, like if you want to go look at there's news coming out that happens that if news is coming out before it actually happens right now.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you actually know how to use the internet, not just the 4 websites that the government has allowed most people to use.
Can you give me an example, like a specific example that I could see
My
for
mind's
myself?
already blown.
Like, do you know anything about the Q movement?
No.
Yeah, that's crazy shit.
It is. You're right about that. It is crazy shit. That's for sure. It's mind.
I've never heard of it. I mean, I think I've heard of it, but I've never bothered looking into it or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Well then.
But we'll wait. Once
yeah.
Johnny comes on, I guess we'll just start talking casually about the flat Earth.
I mean, that's pretty boring, but we can do that. I mean, I'll do a little bit of that.
Yeah, I mean, talking about flat Earth is always fun because it's fun to talk about fiction.
So here's the thing: is you believe that the Earth is a globe, right?
No, I don't. I know that the Earth is a globe because of an objective fact that is backed up by mountains of evidence. And there's things that only happen. Well, there's things that can only happen on a rotating globe that happen.
Right. I'm aware that you believe that.
No, I don't. I don't believe anything, and it's a really important thing that I say belief is completely irrelevant because I don't hold a position because I believe it.
It has the word lie.
I hold a position.
It has the
because,
word lie in it for a reason.
Well,
for sure.
No, definitely no. But I don't believe anything because belief is irrelevant. I hold a position because it's the logical position to hold based on empirical evidence. Belief is completely irrelevant to me. That's why I was thrown out of Sunday school when I was a kid, because I asked too many questions. Yeah, but how did God create the universe? Using what? Yeah, but why did that happen? How? They got really annoyed and they're like, right, you can't come back anymore.
Who wrote the Bible, huh?
Man.
That was always a good one.
So Johnny is live on the Plot Holder now. I think he's just playing some music at the moment. Looks like they're about to come over to us. So guys, also maybe if you're watching on Teams channel, mute this and open up another tab with rockmetaltalk.com and listen to the conversation over there. Oh, Team has just dropped out. Where did he go?
We lost Johnny.
No, we've lost Team. He did say that he was having extreme weather over there, so maybe he's just had a
Right,
brief
we are
power
too.
cut.
We are too. Yeah.
I'm sure Team will come back, but I'm still here at the now, so we can still have a conversation. Oh, he's just messaging
Okay,
me.
cool. So are we live on Johnny's?
I think Johnny's just playing some music right now. We're live on Team Skeptics channel, so that there's a live chat that people can listen to as well. You'd be in the live chat as well as listen to the radio show.
Okay, cool.
The Team's just messaging me. Yeah, he says his internet just crashed, probably because of storm. He still has power. It should be up soon. Oh. All right, let's listen to what Johnny's doing over there.
I got someone telling me there's no music on Johnny's right now.
Yeah, it sounds like they're doing the intro stuff.
Tell me
Right.
what's funny. Let's see. I think.
Hello.
Oh, let me bring in the rest of the guys here. They're going to be talking in the background, but you're on rockmetaltalk.com. This is the Plot Hole. I'm Johnny O. So happy to have you guys here with me. We've got a couple of special guests here. Let's see if we got them. There's Jackson and Fight the Flat Earth.
Yeah,
And
Team
Team
Skeptics
Skeptics.
internet crashed. He will be back in a minute.
I figured as much with the storm going on. It's kind of
Yeah.
what happens. All right. So I'm glad everybody's here. We're going to have some fun. Let me take care of a couple of things on the back end really quick. First off, you're on rockmetaltalk.com. This is the Plot Hole. Tell me what's funny. Was this live? Yeah, this is live. Yes, Chef Allen, this is live. All right. I'm Johnny O again, just in case you forgot. You catch us every Friday night, 8 to 11. That's 11 Central, unless you're apparently in the West Coast. You can support support the channel. Two ways you can support the channel. Well, a couple of ways you can support the show. You can get on the YouTube and like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and then we post videos probably 3 times a week. Best way to get a hold of us, though, you can do the Patreon thing. For as little as $1 a month, you too can become a Plot Hole Patreon member. So, yeah, get in there. We've got some cool stuff we can do. Let you pick the music, all that fun stuff. You can also go to theplothole.com and donate directly, whatever amount of money you like. Also, you can find our official Plot Hole merchandise. All right, now.
Some
Now we got all
members in
that
the chat were
cool-
asking if there's any PayPal links or anything that they can donate to during the show for you.
Like I said, if you want, you can go straight to theplothole.com and just through that Streamlabs, you can donate whatever you like.
Okay, you heard that, guys. So go to theplothole.com on Streamlabs. If you want to donate anything towards their stream, feel free to do that.
Absolutely, we really appreciate it. Yeah, that's Craig from Fight the Flat Earth, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Hello.
Say hi. Say hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm looking forward to this.
This is going to be fun. Along with Craig in the live room, we've got Jackson.
Go.
Everybody remembers Jackson. Let me unmute. Hang on. Let me unmute you there, Keith. And there's Keith. Keith.
What's up,
Don't be
Grover?
shy. Don't be shy, Keith. He does this every time.
Hey, what's the difference between mute and deafen?
Deafen, I think it turns off your monitoring. There's the Grover. Don't be shy, Grover. No? All right, fine. Be shy. Don't say anything. What do you? I think he's trying to figure out his microphone. All right, and we're waiting for Team Skeptic now. See, I
Did you
told
fall
you
down?
that he was messing with his microphone.
I think you're just
Castify
18.
88. I have. So all right. So we have some not so awesome news. Jackson is here. So we are the PSYOP, part of the duo that was coming in to have a discussion with Fight and Team Skeptic. Half of that duo is here. Apparently, there was a mix-up with Times Cure the Mind virus, also known as Ray. He is on the West Coast. So yeah, I don't think he says he can't be here for another couple of hours. I'm not sure if Fight's going to want to wait that long. Of course, he's more than welcome to join at 8 o'clock his time.
Yeah, it's the pesky thing with time zones, Glober.
Time zone.
I mean, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's the worst kind of math to do. I feel like nothing gives me a headache worse than that.
Yeah. So a lot of you guys who have been here before will recognize Jackson. He was on a few weeks ago, and he was debating Team Skeptic about some cosmology. I feel like there was a little bit of back and forth, but we did have a fairly productive discussion. Hopefully, we can do that again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna say right now, I'm bored with flat Earth. It's old news. It's obvious to me, and I'm kind of over debating that. But
maybe I can try and convince you otherwise.
I mean, you can try whatever you want, but I'm really not open-minded to it. I'm going to be quite honest about that. We're at a point in time right now where humanity needs to come together. This is time for all sides to come together and quit this division bullshit. Because, pardon my language, this is a time where Agenda 21 is clearly being rolled out in front of all of our faces.
Oh, God.
And if you can't see that, then you have not read the material or you don't understand the material, one of the two.
All right, so why don't you, for layman's, for us who may or may not have been familiarized with the material, why don't you kind of give us some bullet points?
Well, it's essentially to strip you of all your individuality and make you conform to an Orwellian dystopian state where it's illegal to live off the land, and you'll be stacked and packed, massive smart cities where there's mass surveillance, and anyone that opposes the system will be segregated completely. And they will be targeted, and they will be dealt with by the system for non-compliance.
I mean, cool story, bro, but nothing's going that way. I don't see any evidence to suggest we're heading that way. Beyond
so
the
your eyes
advance of technology.
So your eyes are just completely closed then? Okay.
No, I can see the world quite clearly for what it is, and I can see
You
the
don't-
advance of technology for
you don't-
what it is, and that's an amazing thing that we should embrace. But it does not mean we're going to be in some kind of
If you
super
want,
city.
look, if you want to pay to open your fridge and flush your toilet, go ahead, keep going, keep supporting the same system.
Why would I want to pay to open my fridge? That doesn't make any sense.
Because that's what's going to happen with a digital currency is you're going to be taxed for everything you do. Every single thing will be monetized.
I don't think anyone could charge me for opening my
Are
own
you
fridge.
are you aware of the social crediting system that's active in China right now?
China's irrelevant. They're a massive communist state. We're not China.
Who do you think owns the United States, dude?
The United States.
Oh, really? Because it's a corporation, and who are they in debt
No,
to?
it's not a corporation. It's a government.
Yes, it's been incorporated since. Yes, it has. Look up the Universal Commercial Code. We're under admiralty law, and you are dead at loss. You are considered dead and lost at sea from birth, and until you declare yourself otherwise, and you remedy that with proper lawful remedy, not legalese, not corporate legal fiction, which you believe to be law, which every dumb retard cop out here believes to be law.
Did you just say that we are all under admiralty laws and we're all classed
Yes,
as
absolutely,
losses?
absolutely.
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I agree with that.
I mean, it's not true in the slightest. The
okay.
21 in Agenda 21 refers to the original target year 2021, where they were hoping to achieve their development goals by then. It has been affirmed and held a few modifications at subsequent UN conferences. Since it found 2021 was an overly optimistic date, its new timeline is targeting 2030. Its aim is to achieve global,
I know that's what they
sustainable
say now, and that's
development.
because
One major
that's
objective
because of people like me who woke the fucking internet up.
No, you haven't woke the internet up. You've made it denser.
No, we have.
No.
You don't even know what Q is, dude. So like,
I know what Q is.
Hey, dudes, Grover N.
All
What's
right,
up,
there he
Grover?
is.
What's up, man?
Let me get you some. Let me get you a little
Are
bit more volume.
Are we doing video tonight or just audio?
Just audio, brother.
Ah, dang.
Man, I got someone who's not happy that my face isn't being shown right now, Johnny.
I wanted to see everybody's beautiful faces today.
Yeah. We all got radio faces, I'm sure.
I've got a face made for radio. All right, so let's get back to this here. We're talking about Q, and there's a lot of questions coming up. What exactly is Q? What do you mean by when you say Q?
Well, it was a movement that was started on 4chan. It was called QAnon. It got hijacked at a point in time, like every movement does. That's how this mafia that people call government works. And it was a group of postings that would come out, and there was a lot of questions, and there was a lot of speculation for a long time about who Q was, and people thought that it was some kind of insider intelligence. There was lots of theories going on around. I mean, it's been going on for like 3 years.
I mean, that didn't really explain what Q is to everybody. If I could have a bash at
well,
it.
I prefer people to actually think for themselves and like will actually go research. But I do understand that it's harder to do that when the computers are burning all of the information. We have like the libraries about Alexander happening again. But Q,
Jackson, one second. I want you to. I'm going to give you all the time that you need to explain your position. I would like to ask a couple of qualifying questions. When you're talking about people to do their own research, part of doing our own research would be to question the people who have the answers, who say they have the answers. So perhaps you could point us in the right direction. At least give us a bit of evidence as to what Q is and what you believe Q is doing.
So I would say from my perspective that a theme of Q is that the future proves the past. And that's a hard concept for a lot of people to understand.
Wasn't Q the omnipotent being from Star Trek?
Yeah. Q is the Q Continuum from Star Trek. And he appeared several times. And the crew of Voyager were once allowed entrance into the Q Continuum and used Q weapons to end a civil war between the two Q factions. So in case anyone's confused, that's what Q is.
Right. Well, we're in the midst of a civil war right now, whether you want to admit it or not.
I mean, we're objectively not.
Except it's called. Are you aware of what Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars is?
Oh, good lord! You're conspiracy upon a conspiracy, aren't you?
If you think,
I mean, let's face it. You're basing what you're saying on something.
Do you know what the definition
4chan.
of a conspiracy is? Like how? I mean, what are you drinking water out of the tap or what?
Of course, I fucking am because it's free.
And it's full of fucking fluoride and 250 other petrochemicals and pharmaceuticals that make you dumb and not be able to see what's going on right in front of your face.
There is absolute zero evidence of any of what you just said. To quote Luke Skywalker...
Just because you're blind to it doesn't mean that it's not there.
To quote Luke Skywalker, amazing. everything you just said was wrong. Like you don't even really know what Q is based on what Q it actually is, and the fact that you're basing everything you're saying.
It's something that's really hard to explain.
The fact that you're basing
and there's like
everything...
there's a whole saying that don't argue with idiots because they'll dumb you down and they'll bring you down to their level and beat you with experience. And I feel like
it's really
that's
not
what
true
I've just walked
because
into right
I
now.
beat flat earthers all the time because there's no evidence of the flat earth. But the fact is,
there's only evidence of the flat earth.
No, okay, we can get to that because there is actually zero evidence that the earth is flat. Absolutely 100% none. But
what's the largest thing you've ever built, man?
Let me respond to a lot of the things that you've said because so many of them are wrong. The fact that you are basing so many of your assumptions upon something that was on fucking 4chan is absolutely ridiculous. So people, you didn't really explain what Q is. So I'm going to have a bash at explaining to the people what Q is. So originally called QAnon.
Are you going to read? Are you going to read on Wikipedia?
I've got a lot of the information off of Wikipedia and the following links that go from it.
Right. Go ahead with your government-sponsored information. Go ahead.
Wikipedia's nothing to do with the government, you fucking moron. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's literally conspiracy upon conspiracy, right? So QAnon is...
you have no idea where you are, man. You have no clue where you even live.
I absolutely have every clue because I am the one with the objective facts. You are an absolute retard in every sense of the word, honestly. It's incredible that people like you can get out of bed without killing themselves,
hang on just a second.
honestly.
Hold on, boy.
So if I can have a bash at explaining what Q is to people because you didn't explain it.
But you don't know what it is. You just looked it up. That's not mean you know what it is because you can parrot some shit you read on Wikipedia.
Yeah, you're doing the flat earth thing of not knowing how to shut the fuck up, aren't you?
Let me pull the reins a little bit. So here's the thing. Let's allow each other to present the evidence that we have. And if you want to rebut or refute, let's hear hear what each other has to say. Let everybody get their points across. Let's review what they have to say with other evidence, and let's do that. Let's not jump in and let's try not to make this. I'm going to talk louder than the other guy. So let's give each other the opportunity to put forward what evidence they have, and if you have a rebuttal for it, by all means, I'm going to make sure that you get your opportunity to rebut. So, Fight, you were addressing the Q, correct?
Yeah, because he hasn't actually explained what it is apart from saying a bunch of conspiracy words which mean nothing. So the whole Q thing started, I think it was October, November in 2017 on 4chan, which is a fucking posting board on the internet that no one should pay any attention to. And it basically it talks about
because the government only wants you on their 4 websites.
I mean, can you shut the fuck up while I'm talking, or are you not able to? Adults have conversation where one person shuts the fuck up when another person's talking. So behave like an adult. Thank you.
Why are you so upset, dude?
No, I'm just pointing out that you don't know how to have a conversation like every single moron flat earther on the planet. Whilst I am talking, you shut the fuck up, all right. And then you respond.
You mean while you're reading shit you read?
Again, Jack.
He just said no one should pay attention to an open source platform.
Okay,
that people should only pay attention to what's regulated.
Okay, Jackson. And if you hang on a second. Again, if you have issues.
I mean, when he says something stupid like that, I'm gonna fucking laugh at it.
No.
Here's the thing. Everybody, chill for a second. Just for a second. If you want to refute something that he says, please wait until he's finished. I will give you all the time necessary.
It is impossible for me to do that.
Well, yeah, that's because you're a moron. You don't know how conversations work.
I'm going to ask it.
I think it's ridiculous for someone to come and try to tell me what something is that they only just heard of.
No,
just now when I've been
talking to flat earthers for a long time. I've heard about Q many times, and I've had to research it for some of my videos. All right, and I actually know how to research. That's literally my job on the internet. But what you are doing right now is what every single flat earther does, and that is constantly talk so that nobody else can get a word in, right? How about you just shut the fuck up, keep your flaps closed, and listen for a second? And
well, maybe if you would speak to me respectfully, I might do that. No,
you haven't earned any respect because you don't know how to have a conversation.
Hang on a second. Craig, just a second. All right, so here's the deal.
I'm not here to let you jack yourself off on the fucking
Jackson.
radio.
All right, guys, shut the
I'm
fuck up.
trying to address your
Be quiet,
problem.
be quiet, be quiet. Everyone be quiet. Listen to Johnny O, the producer.
I'm
Please.
trying to address your problem, Jackson. So that is a legitimate request that we try and keep from both sides. We try and keep the name callings and such.
I mean, I don't really care, but that's not really the point.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, let's go ahead. Just let him see it. Let him read what he wants to read. It's fine.
All right, and
I'm
again-
actually looking at my research notes that I have gathered through my research. All right. So if you could actually be quiet for 2 minutes, that would be fantastic, because that's how conversations work. If you would like respect, please act in a manner which deserves respect.
You're here.
Right. So, as I was saying, if I could get through this without being interrupted, QAnon, the whole thing started on 4chan, which is just a fucking post board that nobody should pay any attention to because it's a bunch of people just writing nonsense, right? It started in there, I think October, maybe November 2017, and it talks about a some kind of deep state thing to do with Trump, right? And it's all
You
to
cut
do,
out there for a second. What'd you say? Sorry.
right? So it talks about a plot, like a deep state thing to do
Like a coup, right?
yeah, if you want to say a coup, but not really, more kind of a movement, right? A deep state
Right.
movement against Donald Trump, and not just Donald Trump, but like areas of government that are supposed to be at the top. They someone that used the name Q, but it refers to a larger group now. They talk about having access to information that no one else can seem to verify, classified information that no one else can seem to verify that any of this information is actually real. They falsely accuse a bunch of Hollywood people of being involved in high-end government dealings and stuff. And it's just a massive conspiracy. And they talk about the Great Awakening and things like this. And they think that the whole world is run by like a cabal of Satan worshipping people, right? And that's kind of, they're trying to remove that and put themselves in power by being this deep state that can grow. And it's all just nonsense based upon conspiracy upon conspiracy. Nothing more. There is nothing to it. Even the Agenda 21 that you were talking about doesn't exist in the way that you were talking about it.
Okay. Rebuttal.
All right. So you want me to talk now?
Yeah, actually, I mean, absolutely. I want to make sure that everybody has opportunity to refute if they need to refute.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just boring and hard to pay attention to when people. So here's the thing: is, I mean, if you don't understand that the government is corrupt by now, like if you don't understand that it is run by dark occultists, then you're late. You're really late. I mean, you are late to the game. And yes, it got pushed back to Agenda 2030 because there was massive pushback. There was a massive awakening that has happened. That's why it's trendy to be into conspiracies. I mean, I was insane before it was popular. I promise you that. I was talking about all this shit way before anybody else was. Not anybody else, but I was ahead of the game on this. And I mean, it's fine if you want to like. So the word conspiracy. I mean, if somebody wants to look up the definition of the word conspiracy, that would be great. But from my understanding, it's two or more people making a plan to what? Fuck. All right, I'm gonna have to do it.
Bring the noise,
So-
bud.
If you don't believe that rich and powerful people are meeting in order to maintain their power and their wealth, then you're clueless and you're dumb. It's really that simple. And to say that, so in case I don't know how old you are, but there was a time when everyone actually had their own websites there weren't just 4 mainstream websites. Like now everything is Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and basically like mainstream news. And that is what all people that were, I mean, to say it's a conspiracy, let's just go to something. Let's just pull one out of the hat right here. So, the creator of the television, the Television, the screen that tells lies to your vision. His name was Farnsworth, which you know probably from Futurama. You probably watched that and know that Philip Farnsworth. You know, it's
Good
Philip.
news,
That's Dr.
everyone.
Farnsworth.
This guy's
Right.
insane.
So he did not. He knew that television was a monster and that it was a virus, and he did not allow it in his home. He did not let his children watch it. Anyone who's going to create something that's that powerful to entrance people's minds, like people have been so hypnotized by mass media and by their television screens that you're sitting here drinking tap water, telling me it's free, and you don't even care that there's mind-numbing neurotoxins inside your water.
There's not, though. There is zero evidence at all that says anything in water is dangerous. Like
So you
absolutely
think
zero.
what do you think fluoride is for?
The fluoride is there to help strengthen our enamel in our teeth, help keep.
That's
healthy.
hilarious because fluorosis depletes calcium deposits. By the way,
Okay, so you've just proved you know absolutely zero about dentistry. That's a fact because, in fact, the fluoride helps at certain levels, the levels that it is, helps not only strengthen the enamel, but
it
actually
makes you stupid.
No, it really doesn't. You keep saying these things, but I'm going to apply Hitchens razor with you all of the time, right?
No.
I'm
By
talking.
the World
I'm
Health
talking.
Organization,
Stop talking.
it is
Stop
known
talking.
as a class 1
Stop
carcinogen.
talking. I'm talking. Right. I'm going to apply Hitchens razor to everything you say. Hitchens razor says that if you say something without evidence, it can be dismissed without evidence. You don't have any evidence for anything you are saying so far. You managed to talk for about 3 minutes there without actually saying anything. And I have one big question to ask you.
I have a question.
I can hear you. You're saying a bunch of nonsense that doesn't mean anything. Okay, you're literally
right
rambling.
because you're fluoridated and you don't understand.
No, I do understand that you're a rambling. You're not saying anything.
You're incapable of understanding because your mind has been dumbed down.
No, my mind has
by
not been
a
dumbed
neurotoxin.
down. I am a nuclear engineer.
You don't even know that it's a poison.
Right, shut the fuck
You don't
up
even
for
know
2
that it's a
seconds.
poison. Every soccer mom out here that's anti-vax knows that shit's a fucking poison.
Yeah, anti-vaxxers
What
are
happens?
dumber than
Why do you
voters.
think? Why do you think your toothpaste says "Don't eat too much of me" or "Call poison control"? Because of the fluoride.
Yeah, the level.
Because it's a poison.
Let me ask a clarifying question. Do we have any evidence of what fluoride does?
No.
I mean,
there's no evidence of what he says.
There's tons of evidence. There's so much evidence out there. Think about it.
Yeah, but you have to,
don't just say things. Give me some evidence. Otherwise, I am dismissing what you're saying.
It doesn't matter what I say because you're going to say it's nonsense. I learned it on a posting board where only dumb people go talk about dumb stuff. Because I'm a moron. I can't understand anything.
Well, hang on a second.
If you can present some evidence, then maybe
hang on a second. Some of the mantra that I've heard from the
look, if people don't know, I'm not having a conversation with somebody that doesn't know fluoride makes you stupid.
Wait a second. Wait a second. So some of the things that I hear from the conspiratorial side of the argument is that, do research and this, that, and the other. We want to see that. We want to see that research. We want to see what you've seen.
It's a little difficult when there's modern day book burning going on online.
There's
when
no
the
such thing.
Quantum computer is scrubbing the internet of anything.
You don't know what quantum computer is.
The AI is 100% scrubbing. What the AI wants is everyone to be linked up in a hive mind. Okay? That's what the AI is, sentient. I don't care if you don't think it's not sentient because I know that it is.
No, you don't. You don't know anything. You don't know what sentience is. You don't know what AI is. You don't know what quantum computing is. Do you have any evidence of anything you are saying? Yes or no?
I have lots of evidence. You just don't have the eyes to see it.
Present some evidence then, because you haven't so far. You just rambled.
I can't send evidence to something that your brain cannot even see. You're not.
So what you're saying is you don't have evidence. Cool story, bro. Right? Let me just address one thing. Let me just stress one thing. You're saying that I drank fluorinated water, therefore I'm dumb. Blah blah blah. Well, please explain how I have 2 bachelors of science.
How do you explain to a retarded person that they're retarded?
I'm trying
it's
to.
Impossible.
Nope. No.
It's impossible.
Can you
You
shut the fuck
understand?
up when I'm asking a
It's
question?
impossible to do that.
Can you shut
Hang
the
on.
fuck up when I'm asking a question, please? Thank you. Again, if you would like respect, act in a manner which deserves it. And that means not constantly interrupting. If fluoride dumbs me down, please explain how I have 2 Bachelors of Science degrees, one in physics, first with honours, and one in nuclear engineering, energy systems, and fission technology, first with honours. Please explain to me how I was able to be the project developer for an entire wind farm company. Please explain to me how I was able to operate and maintain nuclear reactors for a career if fluoride dumbed me the fuck down.
I think we lost him.
Oh, he ran away because he got scared of facts, I think.
Yeah, so on my end, I can tell you because I have an associate's in nutritional science. All right, so here's what fluoride is. It's a weak base that whitens enamel, but it does not destroy the enamel. It is non-toxic. Fluoride is classified as a weak base since it is originally partially associates in solution, but concentrated fluoride is corrosive and can affect the skin. So it's bad on your epidermis if it's in concentrated states, which is a lot of things. I mean, alcohol, bleach, anything else. But the symbol for it is F negative.
Yeah. So he spent his entire time talking, just spouting
I
a
don't
bunch of
know why he got weirded
unsubstantiated.
out by fluoride.
No. Everything he said is just all of the conspiracies. You know, he hit anti-vax. He hit fluoride. Fluoride being bad. He hit Q. He hit secret fucking computers trying to control the world. Everything he said was
when you have a productive
unsubstantiated.
conversation, it's like you just stay on one topic that you at least maybe have some notes or comprehensive knowledge on.
Yeah, he
that
didn't
would help.
understand anything. He didn't even know how to explain what Q is. And I've done, some basic research on it, and I seem to understand it better than he did. When he was trying to explain Q, I don't know if you noticed, but he literally spent 3 minutes talking without saying anything. He didn't give anything. He just said a bunch of conspiracy words that didn't mean anything, and then ran away because I demanded some evidence. I'm gonna add one to my rage quit counter for that.
I don't know if maybe he'll come back or not, but yeah, you definitely have to do your homework before you get into a comprehensive debate.
Yeah. I didn't even get to challenging him about the Earth being flat because he was so arrogant about that. Oh yeah, well I know it's flat, so I don't need to talk about it. Well, how about you show me some fucking evidence of the Earth being flat then? Because there isn't any.
Hey, you know what I like is flat? Dude, fucking pancakes. I'm so into pancakes. I love it.
You know, pancakes aren't even that flat, relatively.
Yeah, they're-
Oh, you stop being a literalist, fight.
Well, if you took the surface of the Earth and compared the surface of the Earth to the surface of a pancake, the Earth's flatter.
yeah,
But
because
flat is a reference to a geoid in this case. So
yeah, because it has leavening and it has like an expansion of air and
yeah.
But I like pancakes. I'm just saying, I like.
Who doesn't like fucking pancakes?
I like toast.
You're
Well-
making me hungry.
Yeah, so I guess.
I'm always hungry, dude.
All right, Team Skeptic, you're back just in time for the aftermath of the rage quit.
No, I joined at this particular time because it was a little bit of a lull between him just completely rage quitting. Because I know that right now you're probably hearing an echo from your own voice because I can't find a headset and I have to do this on mobile until my internet.
No, you sound good, man.
Okay. Well, do y'all not hear yourself?
Oh yeah.
There's a bit of an echo back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Once I don't have a set of headphones because I don't ever use them for my phone, but I'm looking right now. If I find a set, I'll join via the.
Hey, man, let me tell you what I do. Hold on, guys. Hey, guys. What I use is Thin and Sprint. And that plug it into the light.
Why do you sound like a 3-year-old garble?
What the fuck, man?
You do.
Okay.
You sound like you have a
Look,
sock over your-
I don't want to make it uncomfortable for people to listen with that echo, so I'm going to continue to look for these headphones, and if I find them, I'll jump back in. Or if my internet comes up, I'll jump in as well.
Cool.
I don't know why it went down, but it just crashed on me and hadn't come back up yet. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go look for those headsets, and I'm still listening in. I just wanted to pop in and say, "Fight, good shit, man." Fucking
Yeah.
put another notch in your fucking belt, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop saying that Fight's trying to do the best Team Skeptic impression he can do, and I'm just gonna say that he's earned his own right to be an asshole. He's not trying anymore to be like me. He's actually a full-blown asshole on his own, and I love him, man. Good shit, Fight.
Cheers,
I'll
bud.
try to find this headphone so I can jump back in.
All right, no worries.
All right, y'all take it easy.
I'm sorry that I made him run away so quickly.
Well, I don't. I think he was really more disappointed that his pal backed out on him. I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
I don't think he was really prepared to go solo because last time he went solo against Team Skeptic, and I felt like it was a little bit more productive. I don't know what happened this time. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but
Well, what you
Yeah.
notice here, what he did is what pretty much every flat earther does, and that is spout a bunch of shit, and then while someone is trying to respond to it, constantly interrupt. They don't understand how conversations work. They don't understand that it's as simple as you wait for one person to stop talking, then you respond. And then,
Right.
then obviously I'm gonna like be telling him to shut up, so it's like I'm interrupting him, but that's because he interrupted me while I was trying to fucking say something.
yeah, and I hope I've shown everybody that I'm going to make sure that everybody involved in the conversations gets their due.
Oh yeah,
You know, I mean, I'll stop you if I have to, and I'll stop whoever I have to. I mean, I've got the mute buttons; I can do that. I don't want to, but yeah, I'm going to interject and make sure that people kind of keep on topic. And you know, if I got a clarifying question from the audience, or if I just have a clarifying question for myself, then it's going to be posed. I don't know what happened. Usually, he's pretty chill. Pretty, you know, he'll get a little fired up every now and again, but usually he's pretty chill about.
I had this effect on flat earthers. They get angry around me, like really angry.
Yeah.
And you know, it makes me think I'm doing my job right if I make flat earthers so angry.
Nerd Angle says, "What a pleasant discussion on etiquette this has evolved into." Well, sometimes you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So I'm,
Yeah, definitely. It's like if you want to get anywhere and learn from each other, no matter what you think, you have to give each other a little room and time, and don't let emotions take you over and destroy the conversation.
Keith, you still sound like you have a sock over your microphone or something. All
Okay, I'm going to log off and log back on.
right, cool.
Technology, huh?
Technology, gotta love it.
Fuck this.
I'm sorry, Nick, that you still have a glass of water and not wine beside you.
Yeah, I mean, I was really I brought a few glasses of water with me, hoping that while speaking to Jesus, he could turn them to wine for me. So, I mean, I can't get drunk now. Cheers, guys.
I am genuinely disappointed that we couldn't
I will be back.
get that longer. I mean, I would love to have had you know the second coming of Jesus on my podcast. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
that's got to be some kind of feather in my cap.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the crazies. I really fucking love talking to the crazies. Like, it makes me happy to know that I'm not that insane. Somebody else was dealt the crazy cards.
Well, I mean, Jackson is a good buddy of mine. I've known Jackson for a while, and whereas he and I, we don't see eye to eye, obviously, on flat Earth and some of the conspiratorial ideas that he has. But he's not genuinely like this. I mean, he'll get fired up for sure. He'll get fired up,
Yeah.
but usually he's able to have a discussion,
Well, it seems
even
to
if
me like
he's fired up.
it seemed to me like he was pretty unwilling to have a conversation. He even said straight up that he's closed-minded about the flat Earth. You can't change my mind. Blah blah blah. And like, that's a very like stupid position to hold. I'm open-minded to the Earth being flat. If you can present me some evidence and categorically show me that the Earth is flat, I'm open-minded to that becoming the new paradigm that I follow. But there isn't any evidence that you can ever show me. I've been doing this, technically this was Flat Earth Debate 153, and I've still gone 153 debates without seeing any Flat Earth evidence.
I mean, and that's the thing. If we could, yeah, give me something. You can't just throw something out there. He's done this before with me a little bit whenever I'll ask, and I get this from a lot of conspiratorial minded people when I ask for evidence. So, well, I'm pointing you in the right direction. You need to do your own research. Fuck you. That's the easy way out.
But then,
don't give me that.
Then he started saying the whole, I can't even have a conversation if this person doesn't know that fluoride makes you stupid. Well, no, that's just making the assumption that your stupid conspiracy theory about fluoride is correct, where it's not. I'm not going to agree to that because there's absolutely zero evidence to suggest that is true. If you want to have a conversation around that, then that's fine. But you can't just make the declaration that, I can't talk to you because you don't believe the thing that I do. That's confirmation bias.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's confirmation bias, and the fact that hey, look, we're here to have a discussion.
Yeah, I mean, if you can message him, tell him to come back. I'll try to calm down a little bit.
I mean, I tried calling him. I think he's just ignoring. He's ignoring me now. I've sent him a couple messages.
I mean, I've got to say, well done. I couldn't be friends with a flat earther. I literally could not be friends with someone that stupid.
Well, so he and I kind of hit it off before I knew that he was a flat earther. So I kind of got to know Jackson outside of the conspiratorial things.
Yeah.
So he's the one who got me into like looking at the quote evidence.
Oh, is that a team back?
Team is back. Hey.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay, so my son, who just started working from home, received a headset that has a mic.
Boom.
And it fucking works on my phone. I was like, let me have it. Let me have it for tonight.
There you
go. So at least until the internet comes back up, I will have a way of communicating via my phone for another... I can plug it in, I guess.
Yeah,
the power's still lit. The internet's the only thing down.
I am sorry, team. I appear to have chased off the flat earther.
Yeah, I saw that, man. You did a hell of a job. God damn, they go fast, too. We ought to bring the mind of God in here and continue the conversation with him. I'm sure the plot hole would enjoy.
Absolutely. If he wants to if the mind of God would like to join in, we can continue the conversation. And, if it gets a little dumpster fiery, I'm okay with that. But my goodness.
Yeah, we were having a decent conversation earlier, and we could just continue that conversation on until Second Jesus shows up.
Yeah. I mean,
because I'm telling you, man, I'm fucking hyped, bro. When I went outside and I saw the rain, something about the rain just energizes me, right?
Jacked up.
And I saw the rain and I saw the fucking dark ass clouds rolling in and just feeling that cold air brush across my nipples.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Okay. Hey,
this is Texas, baby. Everything I do outside is non-shirt.
Oh, Jesus. That's why you don't get any more trick-or-treaters.
No, I was wearing my mankini when the trick-or-treaters came, so I was at least, my nipples were covered, but they didn't look right, though.
I'm sure they didn't look right for many, many reasons.
Yeah.
All right, so I came across a story today, and I didn't pin it, and I'm pissed off at myself for not pinning it, but I think it was in the New York Post, I think, but it was talking about, what the fuck was this? Let me see if I can find it. I wanted to hear what you guys had to say about this. So the sun lockdown thing, that's what it was. New York Post put out an article that the sun has entered a lockdown period.
Yeah. So what that's talking about is basically the sun is at the moment at not a normal period of inactivity. The sun's been blank for the entire year.
Solar minimum.
Yeah,
right.
For the entire year, the sun's been blank. There has been 0 sunspots on the sun for nearly 365 days, which is within kind of modern times unheard of. And they think the last time that the sun was at this low of an output was when we had the last mini ice age.
Yeah, they actually predicted this. I think a few years ago.
Yeah,
they
it's
said
following
that
a cycle,
this
right?
year, like they specifically said, this year would be the year that we entered into, or that we're supposed to enter into a mini ice age. In fact, what was funny is I saw this information on a post talking about global warming that was saying that we won't be experiencing this mini ice age. Oh shit, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but we won't be experiencing the mini ice age like we're supposed to because of the fact that there is a global warming has been going on. So while the temperatures this year during the summer may appear to go down, and it may last for years, if it appears to go down, the thing is that it's not going to drop as much as it normally would, due to the fact that, you know, anthropogenic climate change is occurring daily.
So you saw the same article that I did.
Yeah.
No, I'm just well aware of this topic. I haven't seen that article.
I think I did see the same article that literally said the sun is in lockdown too. I mean, it's a fun way of saying it, but I mean, they're just talking about the fact that the solar minimum is really minimum at the moment.
This is called a grand solar minimum.
Yeah.
Just like we have grand solar maximums, we have solar maximums and grand solar maximums, as well as solar minimums and grand solar minimums. All of them are periodical.
Yeah.
So they're predictable, or the cycles are predictable.
Yeah. So reading this article, my goodness, it's like fucking doom and gloom. Let's see here. Excess cosmic rays pose a health hazard to astronauts and polar air travelers. What else? They're talking about massive volcanoes and ice ages and all this shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're supposed to actually be entering into a mini ice age right now, which has been predicted. Like that, this is nothing new to NASA or anybody else. They've been saying this for several years now that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
And quite possibly decades, going back to like the 70s and 80s, they were already starting to predict an upcoming ice age just based on I think ice core samples and the periods they were seeing in the ice core samples of.
So, team, there's a question in the Discord from Nerd Angle says, do you think we've saved ourselves from an ice age by having global warming?
No, I think that we have artificially changed a natural cycle of the Earth. I believe, it probably will help us to be more comfortable. I don't think any of this would have killed off humanity or anything like that. We're pretty technologically advanced.
No,
at least advanced enough to survive, an ice age.
They had a mini ice age. I think it was in the 1600s, maybe the 1700s, where the River Thames literally froze over because the temperatures got so low, and even during the summer, it was still like winter type weather, and that it's all part of the cycle. But the fact that we have artificially raised the Earth's temperature, do you think that means that the effect of the solar minimum will be less on us?
The effect of the solar minimum, no, because they're not directly related. The effect that that it has on like on the temperature, it will. Like the solar minimum would have dropped the temperature more than what global warming will keep it up to, but it will still be for at least this year and possibly years moving forward. We're going to be experiencing mild summers and extremely cold winters.
So let me just get this straight.
Or
2020,
it's predicted.
So 2020, so far we've seen the Australia being pretty much on fire. A lot of Siberia is on fire. COVID-19, murder hornets. Carol Baskin feeding her husband to tigers.
Stop with the Baskin bees. Those things have been around forever.
We also have had people feeding people to tigers.
Yeah. I mean, what else can happen in 2020?
I think that's been going on since the birth of man.
I just had my director tell me that somebody has been emailing him some psycho shit. I told him to forward me the emails.
I love psycho shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I want to see this.
No, but I'm not a climatologist and all that. This is all me, just the information that I'd picked up, reading articles on this. But I did find it funny though that before I was making videos, before I was doing all this, I was reading articles that were predicting this and talking about how the effects of climate change were going to keep it not, from dropping as much as it should. And that I've even seen articles where they were talking about how this is going to be a moment when climate change deniers are going to step in and go, see, look, you see how it's cold this year? But it's really not. It's really warm compared to the temperature it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to drop even more.
But basically, what I'm saying is 2020 can eat a dick.
2020. Oh yeah, no. Hey, I've had a rough 2020. Being hacked and having
You were ill
not
for a
having
long
death
time.
around me for years, and then all of a sudden having two really close people to me pass like within weeks of each other.
Oh man, I'm sorry to
I
hear
mean-
that.
You guys
Oh,
stop.
it's
stop
all
bringing
good. I
this
mean,
down.
that's
Get it.
old news. That's old news. I'm not worried. I'm just saying 2020's been a shitty year.
But still, man, yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
we're,
yeah.
we're only
I
in
do
May,
appreciate
right?
it.
From here in Texas, we're our hearts go out to you for that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
we-
in Dallas. I'm
yeah,
with you guys out here. So
Yeah,
What do you
man.
mean?
Yeah, so you know what's up.
hell yeah. Well, I appreciate it.
So the only question is, what else can happen in 2020? Asteroid impact,
Don't-
alien invasion, moon falls out the sky. What are we looking at, guys?
Craig, I'm gonna share with you some wisdom from an old man. Do not ever ask the question you just asked. How could it get worse? Because the cosmos has a way of answering that question fairly quickly.
Yeah. Well, what I'm telling you guys is, as soon as one of the COVID-19 patients, there's a
Well
report
said.
of them biting their doctor, I am boarding up my house for good.
I have a
Wow.
choice to make if that happens.
Yeah.
Because I'm fat and broken and I can't run very well. So
Yeah. Well, you don't
Yeah.
need to. You just need to find someone slower than you. That's all. I mean, a lot of people are going to be. If they're around me, they're going to survive because I can't go anywhere very fast. So I'm going to be eaten first. But if there is a zombie apocalypse, there's another problem we have to consider: is the only survivors will be flat earthers because zombies only go after brains.
oh Jesus.
No
I'm sorry, I
nutritional
thought-
value for a zombie and a flat earther.
No.
Captain, I thought Jesus was supposed to be here today.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's going to show. I
You
think
can't time zone.
the time there's a time zone. He's on the West Coast, I believe.
Well, Johnny, let's tell you like this: if my internet's not back up by the time he's ready to join, we can reschedule this for another weekend, and I'll be more than happy to come back and have that conversation with him, and we can be sure to make sure that Jesus is aware of time zones.
Yeah. Funny how that.
Hey man, he's
Oh, God.
he's got a lot. It's raining right now, pretty heavy. You're across you're in the land down under, but it's starting to rain real nice here in
Who's going to land out?
in the part of Texas. So he's turning it into wine. So maybe
So, sorry, guys. I need to go and board up my house because Classify 88 in the Discord has just posted a article with the headline. Let me read this headline: Coronavirus patient savagely bites a nurse to escape from isolation. So,
Oh
yeah.
shit!
I'm gonna just go and board up my house.
Okay, but it didn't say coronavirus patient turns into zombie. It just
I mean, it does. No one's gonna report zombie.
Hold on. What is one of the key features of a zombie? Biting,
sounds like
right?
insanity.
Yeah.
Biting? Yeah.
But that's also a key feature of a fucking
That's
5-year-old.
zombie. But that's 5-year-olds are zombies. I mean, how many fucking
It makes
5-year-olds
sense.
do you have that aren't
Yeah,
zombies?
I mean, basically, like 5-year-olds are like little drunk people.
Yeah.
They are, and they get away with it too.
Oh my god! I've got a 6-year-old daughter. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
my
yeah, if he can't make it, or if my internet doesn't come back on when he makes it in here, or becomes available, then we'll just reschedule, man.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm-
be more than happy to come back.
He's not coming. He's not coming. I can tell you that right now. Jackson's I mean, I think Jackson got pissed off with what was going on and then took off. Probably said, "Hey, don't do it." Which I think is
I was
unfortunate.
That
hoping
sucks, man.
I was
I
hoping to
wanted
see
to
the
get
second
in on
coming.
that. Yeah, me too. I fucking put on my goggles just in case. I was sitting in the front row.
I'm like, all right, guys, hold on to your butts.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, so, but yeah, man, I wanted to get on with Jackson. I felt there was a lot left on on the first conversation that we had.
There was,
Um,
and it was a lot more productive, I think. There was a little
Yeah, but here's the thing: is I was just as no nonsense with him as Fight was, and I don't understand why he left. I guess maybe it was because Fight told him to shut up, but I told him to shut up because the adults were talking and children needed to shut up, and he
Right.
didn't leave when I said that.
Yeah,
and nothing Fight said was that bad.
that's what I don't understand. I don't know. I think it's when his buddy kind of said, "Hey, I can't do it until later, if at all." I think I kind of put him off.
I think my country bumpkin ass voice of mine probably made him feel comfortable enough to be talked down to the way I talked down to him that night. Fight
think you-
did it
you
with
don't have a
authority
country-
tonight.
You don't sound
Well,
like country,
yeah, because you guys are fucking from Texas too, so y'all are like, oh, you sound fucking normal. No,
dude.
no, other people are like, oh yeah, I hear Texas in you. But yeah, Fight does it with such authority. Like when he fucking shut that dude down, there was nothing he could say. You know, it was like, you're not gonna fucking like. Fight's just really good at what he does. He's a great debater.
thank you. I've learned from doing it so much, and I've adjusted the way that I do it so much. And you have to be authoritative. You have to point out how stupid they're being and demand evidence from them. Because two things happen. Either they just keep spouting nonsense, or they run away because they can't provide evidence.
Yeah, I would say, Fight, you are a master debater. You're a master oratician. And
I know what I'm gonna do later.
do you like to fish, Fight?
Sure.
I'm
Uh-oh.
sure you're a masturbator as well then.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think we all are, and if you deny it, you're lying.
Oh, I fish daily.
Hey, there you go. Hey.
Oh, Bitwise
man.
says that Bitwise says that she did. It says she did on 4chan. I think Bitwise is talking about the zombie nurse now, or the zombie patient.
I don't want zombies.
Where's
Back to the zombie patient.
where's what's his name? The
Mind of God.
the other god.
I've messaged him. I don't think he's in the chat anymore.
Off, huh?
Oh yeah, mind to God, I don't know if he is in the. I don't know if he is in the
There is
chat
someone
anymore.
in the chat called Thank God It's Flat.
Oh yeah.
If you want to come in and talk to us, then why not?
Let me know.
Yeah,
Come on in.
Thank God It's Flat. If you want to send me an email, fighttheflatearth@gmail.com, I'll get you the link to join this Discord. Or just join Johnny, if you want to put your Discord in the chat again so that they can just click on there.
Yeah, I'll get that.
Gently's channel says, "Are we cunning linguists team?"
We are. Only when we hang out together though.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hey.
Whoa!
Oh,
Hey,
you no
here's
idea
my
how many
only-
flat earthers say that we're boyfriends. It's amazing.
Oh God, I know, right? And we're always saying, "Yeah, that's my partner. That's my partner over there."
Well, here's the deal, guys. If you want to hear it, I know a few things. I hope, and this is coming from the heart. By the end of the day, that we can realize that we're all a bunch of fucking dickheads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's why people like watching us, because we're fucking dickheads.
Yeah,
It's because we're smarter than they are.
yeah.
Well,
No,
it's the fact
Oh.
that we don't. Yeah, long distance lovers, says Fred the Magnificent. Yes.
Well, I would just say I'm very fortunate to have a partner like Fight the Flat Earth. Every chance I get to tell somebody about him, I do. Even if it's just like my mom, I'm like, Mom, Fight the Flat Earth, FTFE, he's my partner. And my mom's kind of old school, so when you put it like that, you kind of got to clarify. So I always follow that up with, and not the kind of partner you have to buy a condom for.
Wait, is that why I got a random woman? And there's a random
Nah,
American
raw
woman just
dog.
phoned me shouting at me. Was that your mum?
Oh, hey, by the way, you guys can tell Tesh that she can share her boob drawings in the Discord server all she wants.
Oh, God.
Your Discord server will get shut down. They're that realistic.
Yeah. I'm,
Dude, don't worry about what he just said. Send the boob drawings.
I mean, people thought it was actually
Look,
just
man,
Chesh topless. That
you
was the
don't-
problem.
You don't realize, in the part of Texas we were at, we need those boob drawings. We're getting really desperate over here.
Well,
oh, man.
the we would just be he, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Well, no, hold on, because I don't lie about booty ever and anything associated with booty ever, because that's the quickest way to get caught out, and your manhood's gone at that point when you start lying about booty. So
You don't
the
lie
other
about
night,
the booty, but you can talk about it.
you can talk about it, just don't lie about it.
There you go.
So the
Hey,
other
this
day
is a smart
we
guy.
were talking about boobs when you got to have context to the whole story. There were no real boobs involved. They were Microsoft Paint boobs, and they were literally
The best
circles
kind. The best
with
kind.
other. It was 4 circles, 2 circles
Oh,
that were the
no.
boobs, 2 circles that were the nipples. They were looking in opposite directions. I was actually pointing out how anatomically incorrect they are when the stream got shut down.
Dude, boobs
so-
and boobs. What's their problem?
Right? Fucking YouTube,
Hey,
man.
so do
Fucking-
you-
I don't
think-
care if they're like twisted in a question mark.
I care about that. But do you think maybe it was the bondage stuff they were showing?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Because
Yeah.
that also happened around that time. But still, there should be.
Wait, there was bondage stuff?
There's nothing. There was no nudity. There was no implied nudity. There was no nothing. The only other thing that I question is maybe one of the memes that we showed had like a
No, wait.
ball,
No, because
a single ball.
you've got that Nathan Thompson one where he's sucking on the balls.
Yeah, but I was talking to Fight about that. You can tell that the balls are all drawn. So those are not real human anatomy nut. And the J.L. Warren, on the other hand, the meme he made, was an actual nut sack with a nut in it
Oh, wow.
with somebody's face on the front and
Oh, yeah.
an implied bodily juice coming out of his...
Oh man.
Speaking of J.L. Warren and his memes, did you see the one he just posted?
No, but I'd love to.
If you get into
Oh,
the-
J.L. Warren.
JL can bring the noise, man. It's like, dude,
Oh,
you
yeah.
see his stuff, you're like, whoa, yeah, that guy.
Oh,
has
yeah.
a good sense of humor.
I think isn't that Squirtle on her chest there,
Yeah.
J.L. Warren? I think that's very.
Where is JL? Is he doing something?
Yeah, he's
Get his
moderating.
ass in here.
He's moderating the chat, but I can bring him in. Let's see here.
Bring him in, man. Bring in JL.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta,
I like-
we gotta
I like
chat
JL.
with that guy.
JL's a good guy.
It's a party now, guys.
I like hanging out with JL in an online setting. Face to face, not so much. But online, fucking cool dude. Cool as fuck.
All right, I'm a lawyer, and I just wrote that down.
He's one of those guys that, like, if you're gonna go hang out with him somewhere, you just stop by Walmart and buy a cheap set of walkie-talkies, and you're like, we'll just talk like this. You know, so you don't have to
Yeah.
be seen with him. So you
I've
can
got a
talk
lot
with
of-
him without standing next to him.
I got a lot of those rowdy friends, and they're like, you can hang out with them for like, they're just going to go off the rails, and you're like, if I don't want to go to jail, I've got to set an alarm clock on my phone and get out of here in 15 minutes.
If Nathan Thompson doesn't want to go to jail, he should stop shouting at kids at school.
Why are you muted, J.L. Warren?
Come on,
shit,
JL.
you showed up. Now I got to take back everything I just said.
We were just bragging. We were bragging on him.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, I was bragging on his online abilities.
Johnny, what do you
What's up,
think?
Mike?
What do you think Nathan Thompson's been doing since all the schools are shut?
Diddling himself. I don't know.
That is not an image I
I'm
wanted in
sure-
my head. Thanks for that.
No, I'm sure he holds a daily tea party where he puts dolls around a table, and he
Okay.
like serves tea, and as he serves the tea, he's like, here's a flat Earth flyer for you to read. And he
Okay.
pours his like fake tea in, and he screams,
Is-
"It doesn't move. Do you feel it moving, guys?"
Is JL coming in?
Oh,
He'll
he
be
just
back.
left.
Did you saw the first Toy Story, right?
Yeah, I saw it at the cinema, man.
Yeah, so well, fucking stop telling everybody how old we are, god damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I saw it at the movie theater.
So there's that
That
part.
was
Right.
that was some cold shit, skeptic.
There it is.
Hey.
What?
JL's in the
What I
house.
do? Hold on.
That was some cold
You going to
shit,
bed?
skeptic.
Huh? No. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys.
There you good.
Is that your girlfriend or is that your mom?
Whoa.
Oh, fighting talk.
Why does it have to be either one? Why can't it just be
Hey
somebody
man,
that I clubbed on the
process-
head with a stick and
Right.
Dude, process
managed
of
to get in my
elimination.
trunk and get to my house? Why can't
Process
it
of
be that
elimination.
Well,
I'm
it's
trying
not somebody I clubbed. I was just asking why it couldn't possibly be somebody I clubbed.
Well, whatever
no.
you gotta do, bro.
I got a question. We got a question from the chat, but Nerd Angle, I'm going to go ahead and answer this one and say yes.
Yeah, Nathan Thompson is a patron of Modern Day Debates, and he has a habit of using that against us. When I was debating him, he kept saying,
Hey,
"Oh, James, he's
the fight,
interrupting me."
fight. Don't give away trade secrets.
Oh, I'm not
telling
going to
you
tell him.
now.
I'm not going to tell him.
All right.
But that Nathan Thompson keeps fucking using that, like, because he's a patron, he thinks he can control the debate or something. He gives $1 a month to them. I mean, I know that's 40% of his income, but
You fucking yeah right. That's about 75 to 95% of his income.
Yeah. That guy. My goodness.
Hey, because I don't know. Can I punch in? Is the younger sounding gentleman the one we saw when we did the live video?
The younger sounding gentleman?
Yes. The
are you talking about team?
the kid that's it. If you know, I asked if that was his mom or his girlfriend.
Oh my god, I'm in love with you, dude.
He's like
Thank
6
you
years older
so
than me.
much. How old do you
Was
think
that
I
you?
fucking am? Yeah, that's me, bud.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you look young as. No, I mean
I
it's no
look
big
young
deal.
too, right? I mean, you
No.
saw me, right? You saw me in
no.
person when I was over at Johnny's house.
Look,
No,
I'm
you
going
look
to tell
like
the
the
story
Morgile.
again. Tell the story again. Hang on a second there, Grover. I'm telling the story again because Team wasn't here earlier to hear it. So when we first started this stream on Team's channel, I talked about how we got into doing the plot hole. And part of it was, well, whatever, the whole story behind the plot hole. Eventually I got to the Flat Earth part where Jackson challenged me with some Flat Earth nonsense. And I started looking into debunkers of Flat Earth nonsense. And you're one of the first channels that I saw. And I clicked on your channel because there was this little Lego guy there. I said, well, let's see what this kid's got. And I heard your first, I can't remember which video it was, but I heard your video. I was like, yeah, this guy's like fucking, there's no way he's more than 16 years old. Like, this is awesome. This is great. They got this little kid fucking just pecker slapping all these fucking flat earthers. Amazing.
Clack, 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 clack. Yep, just like that.
Exactly. And then I saw like the face reveal. I was like, what the? It's like my whole world just got shattered. It's like,
Oh
oh
man, I'm sorry.
man, he's not young.
If we could go back on our quantum timeline to fix that, when we develop quantum computers, we can. You
Oh
can
my
send
god.
yourself a message backwards
So
that tells you
I
not
just
to watch.
I just want to say that was some cold shit, skeptic.
Oh
And,
man, and yeah,
Like
hey.
they always say, Johnny, never meet your heroes.
yeah. Definitely, I'm his hero for sure. It's not the other way around.
Hey, speaking of which, I was
Did you
bragging to a lot of people on
You're
JL.
my hero.
What just happened?
and that's how you kill the fucking. That's how you kill all conversation right there.
What the hell was that?
It killed it. What did you do again? Because I need to know this next time I'm talking to a boring ass flat earth.
You just start singing some Bette Midler.
Oh yeah, okay.
Keith, what were you about to say?
No, I was bragging on JL today because he was. I was punching in. I was, adulting and being an adult and doing adult stuff, which sucks ass. But I was punching in on his comments on the Discord feed, and it was funny as shit. And I was just like, that dude has got a great sense of humor.
Are you talking about all those memes I listed up this morning?
Yes.
Yeah. Try to bring a little funny to the Friday.
Oh, dude, you have to. We need more funny in our lives. It's nuts.
My funny is apparently too much for teams live streams though.
I guess so.
You know, I'm going to tell you right now. I didn't even. It looked when you put that meme out there. It looked like it could have been something gross.
It was something gross.
Right, but my first inclination.
Oh
was
yeah.
balls. I was like, what is that? It looks like a finger. What the fuck?
Do you want me to put it up in the general chat?
Put it up in the general chat.
Please do.
He's gonna get you shut down.
I gotta find.
He's gonna fight. Don't you dare show this meme, bro.
Hey, nobody's showing nothing to nobody.
Nobody's showing.
No,
not on the. So the Discord. Oh wait, I forgot you're doing the.
Yeah, I gotta find the file. I titled it "Puny Cock."
Yeah, we have to make a community agreement to no longer have penis memes.
Oh man,
it's unfortunate that in this group of intellectuals that we do call our community, we have to iterate that penis memes can kill channels.
or possibly paint boobs.
Yes. Paint
or
boobs.
MS Paint boobs as well. So be careful if you decide to. That's literally the next time someone asks me, "Hey, I'm starting a channel out. What kind of advice can you give me?" I'm dead serious. During live streams, don't create MS Paint boobs. No matter how fucking non-anatomic they are, you will still get a community strike.
Oh,
and
my
don't have
God.
JL Warren make memes for you.
All right. So
And I got to say, I got in trouble. I got in trouble because
hang on, JL.
Hey,
Pull the reins.
Pulling him.
everybody.
Big Daddy's got to take a leak. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play some music. Fight. I'm
Are
giving
you gonna
you.
leave over in the? Are you gonna leave the live thing going on so we can just
I'll let you
continue
guys-
the?
I'm gonna play music for everybody on rockmetaltalk.com. I'm letting Fight know that way he can mute this so he doesn't get another. So we don't get him another channel strike.
I don't think it
About to
comes
get-
through Discord anyway. So
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
That's good.
No, go to rockmetaltalk.com.
Yeah, go to rockmetaltalk.com. So yeah, I've got Animals as Leaders coming up with Weightless. We'll be back shortly.
Do you have any Nickelback?
Fuck off.
Yeah, I almost unsubscribed after that comment.
Guys.
Well, it
now-
depended on your answer. You had a great answer. No,
Now that
fuck off.
now that he's gone, let me tell you a secret about Johnny. He loves Nickelback and Jared Leto. It's his favorite.
Oh, God.
I mean, he's an older dude, got kids, family man, all that stuff. But he's got posters on his wall of Jared Leto and Nickelback all over the place. It's nuts.
Gross. And we're still live on my channel, by the way. Everybody can hear us talking, so.
So there was a problem. He just messaged me.
what was
Huh?
the problem?
The guy that Fight was crushing.
Yeah.
I messaged him and I asked him, "Why you running?" And he just messaged me back, and he's still going. So he's around.
Tell
you
him
gonna-
to come in.
Tell him to
Dude,
come
that's
back.
fine.
'Cause I want to talk to him about flat Earth. He's not getting away with saying I know the Earth's flat, so I'm not talking about it. No, I want to fucking talk to him about flat Earth. Arrogant.
Yeah, dude, we'd love to hear it. I mean, I don't know. Once you get over to Texas, come over here. We'll take you out for tacos and barbecue.
Oh,
But,
I can't wait for this shit to be
yeah.
over because I think I need a trip to Texas, and then Team also needs a trip to Scotland.
Woo! Fight, you come Texas, boy, I'll give you some of this goddamn cock meat sandwich.
Cock me. He said cock me.
Right, can I stay with one of you guys? I don't think I want to stay with Team.
Oh,
fight,
dude,
you can crash with
I'm
me.
pretty much, me and Johnny are pretty much the most fun, but you won't end up in jail type guys.
Sounds
Yeah, you gotta
good.
be careful, Fight. JL is a little bit thicker than me. He'll probably put a working on you more than I will. You might want to come stick with this skinny dude over here.
Well, of course I'm heavier than you. Your mom makes me a sandwich every time I fuck her.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Boom.
I'm gonna tell my mom to quit fucking wasting bread on you.
Oh.
Damn, that is good stuff.
See,
right
you
there.
can't troll me, JL. I'm just too goddamn good. I'm Teflon, bro. It hits
He's
me, I just throw it right back at you.
Where's our man in Australia? Still in the room?
Fight! Fights from Australia!
G'day.
The
Is
the
he-
Australian?
Was that supposed to be an Australian accent?
No, the dude in Australia. No, I'm not from Australia.
No, the team's voice. What the fuck was that?
That was me making. That was my Australian fight the flat Earth.
No.
impersonation.
Our guy that was from he said he was born in Ireland, but he lives in Australia. He's
Talking
still in the room.
about
You talking about
the
fighting?
guy that was debating Jackson before he rage quit.
No, not the dude that had a fit and bounced.
No, the dude that was debating Jackson.
Are you talking
So
about
the
me?
guy Yeah. No, right now it's about, I think it's about 9 o'clock in Australia right now. I think he just, how long ago did you wake up? Did you wake up at 6 a.m. this morning?
I'm not Australian. What the fuck's going on?
Hey, shut the fuck up, you're Australian. You know that.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody's fucking around. God.
Oh, hold on. The movie company people, they didn't pay you to say you're Australian anymore? You don't go on the census as dual citizenship? Just so
No,
you
I
can
mean-
say that people live in Australia?
We all know Australia's fake. It's just an island off the coast of Florida.
Right.
There's another meme for you.
No, he's from Scotland. He's from Scotland, not Australia.
Oh, I thought it was Ireland. I thought because
No,
I looked
no.
on the board before I came.
Well,
on.
even if it was Ireland, that's a long ways away from Australia.
Yeah, no,
And is somebody bullshitting me here?
No, I'm
Everybody is.
I'm actually from southwest
Everybody is.
England, but I now live in Scotland.
But-
I'm
That's-
not
But
Australian.
we fuck with everybody, so yeah. No, he is.
No, I'm
Legit?
He's part Australian from the waist down.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
He's
Australians
Aborigine
know. Australians know.
So he's a koala from the waist down.
Yo, we actually wouldn't
Wait.
know, would we?
Team, what
Or he
animal
has-
was it you told me earlier
Hold
that
on,
puts
hold
their
on, wait,
kids
wait,
in
wait,
their
wait, wait.
ass?
He's got a pouch from the waist down.
Oh,
Part kangaroo.
wombats. He's a wombat. You know why
He's
he's
a
a wombat?
wombat.
Because wombats keep their babies in their butthole.
That's actually true.
Team.
Hey man, I bet they don't talk back after that.
Well, they used
kick
to.
ass.
They used to. Evolution had
All
some
that above down. I
wombats.
bet you they're still
Some
talking. Watch
wombats
this, look what happens.
developed pouches
told you.
and.
I told you they'd be talking. Nobody was listening to me. They would be talking.
You
Are
know,
we
Hey,
back?
But Fight's
are
definitely an anal wombat.
Are we?
No, team. You
Johnny,
say that.
are we
You
coming
say
back?
that. You say that, and there are people out there that will believe that wombats keep their babies in their buttholes.
They used to before they evolved.
They don't keep them in their buttholes. They have a rear-facing pouch so
Okay.
that
Hey.
dirt doesn't get into their
Mute
pouches
you
when they
guys.
dig.
All right.
I'm gonna mute you guys.
They
for a
used to
second.
stick them in their butt, and then they developed a pouch. I'm telling you.
Hey. Hi everybody. Okay, give me a second.
Why did it? Hey, the podcast missed the great conversation. The wombats having the babies in the butt.
We will get back to wombats in a minute. Let me just do this real quick.
We got to come back in.
Yep. You're on rockmetaltalk.com. This is the Plot Hole. I'm Johnny O. With me is the awesome Keith Grober,
Hey.
Team Skeptic, and Craig from Fight the Flat Earth, and
Hey.
JL Warren in the room. Yeah, you can support the show at patreon.com for as little as $1 a month. You can become a plot hole producer. Anywhere from $1 to $15, anything in between. And if you just want to give me some money just because you want to, you can go to theplothole.com, donate there. You can also pick up a plot hole t-shirt or a plot hole coffee mug. Buy some stuff, send some stuff, do what you want. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, do that one.
It's going through the roof because of you guys, and y'all are doing a great job.
I can tell you this right now, that Fight and Team both, Team, so when we did that Copeland video, we were, right before I put it out, we got to 100 subscribers. And we're a relatively new YouTube channel. We've only been on YouTube for like maybe a month and a half, 2 months maybe, and not a whole lot of content. So we put out that, what the hell is that going on in the background?
I don't know. Either the police are coming for me or somebody else.
I hope so. Better
I'm
you
driving
than me.
by.
So you were saying, Johnny?
Well, what I was saying is that we put out the Kenneth Copeland video featuring Team Skeptic, by the way. So if you haven't seen that one, head over to the YouTube channel, check it out. I had a good time with that one. But we have more than doubled since that video's come out in subscribers. So,
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks to you guys. And if you enjoy it, please stick with us. We do daily posts or bi-daily posts. We cover all subjects that anyone's interested in with comprehensive knowledge. And you can come in and you can chime in with the Discord app. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That is the Plot Hole.
I do want to say that Jose Reyes says something that's really fucking pertinent right now.
All right.
He says, maybe if we pray, the second coming of Jesus will show up. So I'm going to ask all my children out there to put their hands in there, put the right hand in the air, left hand on the Bible, and say, God damn it, second coming of Jesus, would you please show up to this debate tonight? We have lots of your children waiting to be walked down the path of glory, straight to the steps of heaven, right up to the pearly gates, ready to come in! If you could just show up one time for us, sir. And while you're there and waiting for Jesus to show up, be sure to put your dollar bills in the plate that's passing around right now. Because if you don't put those dollar bills in, Jesus will not show up. Hallelujah, amen. Can I-
Wait, are you saying Jesus is a hooker?
There we are.
Well,
I just posted the plates in the general chat. It's plothole.com.
there you go.
Put all your dollars. I promise it'll go to doing not Jesus' work, but my work.
Yeah, that was beautiful, but I'm still an atheist.
Hey, man.
The next time I shoot a film and I need a picture, I'm calling.
The next time it cut out on me. What'd you say? The next time you need what?
I said dancing. Oh my goodness! I said the next time I need next time I'm shooting a film, I need a crazy preacher. I'm calling you up.
I've spent many a Sunday and Wednesdays inside of a steepled building that where I learned to impersonate scammers very well.
Speaking of scammers, Kent Hovind.
Yes.
That's a good
segue.
I wasn't prepared for that.
That was a fantastic video that went out earlier. Really well done.
Thank you.
Oh, and now we have his inmate number, which is great.
Oh yeah. So I got that from Professor Dave actually. I think Professor Dave was the one who put that out there originally.
His video was amazing.
Yeah. So okay, I talked to Craig about this last week. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. So here, I know you guys often get on modern day debate. So I don't want to do anything that's gonna cause you any kind of grief about that. But I think James is kind of squirrely. Something about him, man. Something about him is just real squirrely.
I think he showed his true colors when he pulled that stunt in the chat when Nathan Thompson
right
was
so
running his mouth. So
talking about that, right? So that that was real. I mean, even if you are trying to stay neutral and whatnot, you can simply say, "Hey guys, look, here's the deal. Blah blah blah. I'm being neutral, so I'm trying to have representation all over the spectrum, all over the globe." But when he talks about, hey, you can't sit there and call him a predator because of this, that, and the other, and then in his same modern day debate series where he's speaking of Kent Hovind and Professor Dave, Kent Hovind calls Professor Dave a child abuser.
That's hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm.
And James didn't have fucking thing to say about that.
Well, let me ask a question here, because I'll play devil's advocate on this one, because I've had the opportunity to meet James in person, and he's actually a really good dude. And I think what he's doing is amazing, and I think he really is trying to make it work for everybody, which unfortunately you're going to learn, and especially in this business, that you can't make it work for everybody.
Right.
If you try to, you're going to piss somebody off or do somebody wrong. But I think it's due to the context. I think when Kent Hovind said that about Professor Dave, it was in context to abuse by teaching them the evolution is real. Whereas when people are saying that Nathan's a predator, I think James was kind of taking that as if people were calling him a pedophile,
Right.
which is not what we were calling him. We were calling him a predator. He's a fucking predator.
Yeah,
Just
he
as you
preys
would
on
call
children.
somebody who tries to
But you have
take
to
advantage of
define.
old people. Yeah, if you would call someone who takes advantage of old people, you would say that person's a predator. Because they're trying to scam old people out of money. They're having predatory behaviors towards a group. So that's what we were saying, and I think James was trying to defend Nathan by saying, be careful, because he's not a pedophile. It's not what he was doing, and
Sure.
so I don't agree with everything that he said that night, but I think there's a little bit more to the context than just defending.
If I
Nathan
could add
Thompson.
something, I think James is naive. I don't think he realizes what kind of people his channel will attract, because a lot of the flat earthers are scummy, horrible individuals.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the flat earthers feel safe on his channel because he tries to be so non-partisan. But James doesn't realize that can make his channel look bad and make him look bad when he is defending somebody like Nathan Thompson.
Yeah, so another thing that I take issue with James is he does not moderate. He says he moderates, but he doesn't. He just sits there and he's like a fucking log. He just sits there.
No. He straight up said to me when
He doesn't make people. He doesn't, like. For instance, if Team and Fight right now were in a debate, and Team asked Fight a question, and Fight said something completely different, James wouldn't get in and say, "No, you need to answer the question." That's the reason why flat earthers and anti-vaxxers and all these other people that go on his show feel so comfortable, because he doesn't challenge them. He doesn't,
doesn't make them answer the question.
I said to James in email before my debate with Nathan Thompson, I said, look, I'm going to need you to make him answer my questions, because he's just going to try and avoid them. And he straight up said, no, I'm not doing that. You can try and make him answer your questions, but that's not the way that I work. But if you're going to call yourself a moderator, then you need to do that, because Nathan got away with avoiding answering my questions, and James would
he did not answer a single one of mine.
No,
he did not.
He can't.
He did not answer a single question of mine. Not at all.
So I want to clarify. That's the reason why I think he's a little squirrely. Because, let's be honest. He's doing this channel because he's trying. Like the rest of us, he's got his channel doing exactly what every last one of us on YouTube are trying to do, right? Trying to get views and trying to make a little bit of money. And I get it. But don't call yourself a moderator if you're not going to fucking moderate.
No.
I think it was just the straight up just denial of the question, because I didn't even demand, when I asked that question of him, I didn't even demand that Nathan be removed. I wanted to know what their justification was for having him on as a moderator, giving him that responsibility,
right?
And despite his criminal behavior, and I say criminal, it's not hyperbolic. He legitimately
it's
has gone to
not.
jail. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
I was curious as to the justification, and it was Craig. Craig brought it up. The justification was that he's a supporter via Patreon, and he doesn't want to, even if it's just $1, he doesn't want to lose that dollar. So
You're right, exactly. And here's the thing: it's even okay. Let's for a second pretend that the whole Nathan Thompson harassing children didn't happen. He's still inept to be a moderator in a channel because I mean the first fucking thing he does when he goes into a channel, like when he goes into Fights channel or Teams channel, whoever he doesn't agree with, he just starts insulting people.
That's a defense mechanism.
Well, for certain.
Oh, you're talking about Nathan Thompson? Yeah,
Yeah.
he does that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the first thing he does is go in there, fucking globe tards. Like,
I've got
he
8
is so
shower heads.
narcissistic. He wants anybody and everybody to answer him. I swear, look, as hard as it may sound and as hard as it may actually be to do this, the number one way to fuck with that guy is when he comes in and types something, nobody even to answer him back.
Right.
Don't acknowledge him. Don't go, hey, what's your kids at your stable looking like? How old's your average age of your stable? Don't say anything.
Yeah.
Don't even acknowledge him because you know what? He feeds off trying to trigger you. Which that was the narrative he ran with me, and I was like, dude, you didn't trigger me. This is the exact same way I am
Team,
with
sorry.
every fucking debate I'm in, except for I did this shit in your face and you didn't say shit about it. All that fucking, I'll twist you up when I see you, team. Yeah, we have the screenshots of that.
Yeah.
When he saw me, what was the last thing on his mind? Twisting me up. He brought more fucking flat earthers than people that were working at the shop when I was there. And they didn't say shit to me.
yeah, he was strangely quiet during that debate. I mean, every time he got shut
JL
down,
was there.
every time he got shut down, what got me, team, is that every time he was shut down, he would play to his little groupies, and he would look at them. He wouldn't engage with you directly, and he would
Oh,
just
yeah.
play to his audience. And that's when I decided he was a Poe. I mean, but he could be. There could be something else there, but I was like, this guy is not for real. He's just here to play to grandstand. That's all he's doing.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think that he's a
just
Poe.
a scam artist.
I know. I genuinely think he's as stupid as he as it appears, but he loves the attention so much that's
Yeah.
why he'll play up to his crowd. He thinks that everyone's there to support him. He thinks when all these super chats are coming in a modern day debate, asking him questions, it's because people want to hear him. No, it's because they want to hear the stupid person say something stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that night there was they had a tattoo convention during the daytime. So they were all doing their tattoo thing, right? There's I think 5 or 6 employees that were there, and then I had JL, I had Mark Beiser, he was there. And shout out to Mark, I think he's in the chat right now. Shout out to you, Mark.
He was cool as shit.
Yeah.
What up, Mark?
Hal was there. That's Tex Digi. And then Athens619, he was there as well. So that's about 9 of us that were there during the debate. Were there more than 9 flat earthers there, or people that came with Nathan?
No, I think there was like 4 or 5.
No, there was a lot more.
Oh,
There
well,
was the 2 guys, and then all those the people that were sitting in the front. That was all him. That wasn't even our people.
Yeah, we split up in the room.
Yeah, he had about 15 to 20 people in up there when we had about 9 to 12. So he had me outnumbered.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, you saw that big guy that was sitting between us during the pre-debate. Did you see that, Jo?
Yes,
Like
I did.
one guy, the one that was wearing the NASA shirt. He was sitting between us, and I didn't know who he was. I didn't know that he was a flat earther. And then he fucking, I thought, oh, James just has him sitting between us so we don't start swinging on each other. And when it started, James sat down, and that guy got up, and he said something to me, and I was like, oh, you're a flat earther? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh. Yep, you're stupid. Sorry I wasted my breath talking to you. I feel bad for the trees.
You apparently had an effect on him at the conference because he needed to bring muscle to protect him.
Oh yeah, And then he brought that other guy that owes a bunch of money to everybody when he put out that $250,000 challenge or whatever that
Flat Earth
everybody did. And
millionaire.
now he ain't paying up. Of course he's not paying up.
Never do. Well, it's like that jackass who was supposed to fight last week. It came into our conversation talking about $10,000. I'm smarter than all of you. And I fucking said, I'll take that bet right now. Right now, take the bet. I'll take it. Let's do it. I didn't mean it. I shouldn't have said it.
What, you want someone to hold the money in escrow? Oh, I can't do
Yeah.
that.
I guarantee you that guy does not know what the internal angles of an equilateral triangle are.
Wait, I gotta break out my calculator.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, is that
equilateral
a right
triangle.
triangle?
Thank you.
Is that a right triangle? Do I need my right triangle calculator for that?
So, are we going to get this guy back in? Someone said that he was still around.
You know, it's funny because he's chatting with me. So he's trying to convince me to, because he's actually messaging me back and forth, and he's trying to convince me that I need to eliminate all the toxins and impurities from my drinking water and drink at least a gallon a day. It's important to mineralize my water and charge it with quality salts, and water is conscious.
Oh, good Lord! Please get him back in.
I've
I mean,
been
that kind
trying.
of
Yes.
stupid.
I've been trying.
I need this water is conscious thing because I know the experiment he's talking about, and oh my god.
See if you can get him back in. Tell him, hey, come in and share.
Tell him we'll be nice. I promise.
I don't promise, but you can tell him that.
Tell him I'll delete Fight's channel if I'm not.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Oh, that was quick. You said hold on, we did, and nothing happened.
Because I just deleted his channel.
Oh, shit.
I messaged him. I invited him back in.
All right, let's see what happens. All right, now it's important that we do not gang up on him. So we'll do this if you one at a time. I'll put my moderator hat back on. Maybe we can get James in here. I'll show him how to do it. I need to lay off James. I don't know him that well.
We need to get the likes of Sly Sparkane in here.
Oh yeah. If you ever
that guy, he does not get enough exposure, and he is an expert debunker of flat Earth bullshit.
Yeah, he's one of the funniest
Not even
people that
kidding.
I've met as well. I very much enjoy being in live streams with Slice Barkane because his quips are fucking amazing. He's
he's
so
cool as
smart. I love being. He's really funny, and he's done some amazing experiments. He did an Eratosthenes type experiment that categorically showed that the shape of the Earth was a globe. That I use in pretty much every one of my debates as evidence.
Yeah. I tried to get Rez in here, but I don't know. He didn't get the
doesn't
memo,
do
I guess.
Discord.
What's that?
He doesn't do Discord.
There was a plumbing emergency
Yeah.
in his city. He had to go. He's the only plumber in Florida.
Hey team, real quick question. So someone in the chat is curious as to the water is conscious thing, and you seem to have a better grip on it than I do.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember the doctor's name. Well, doctor in air quotes. Yeah, exactly. I think it's Haramata or something like that. So they did this experiment, right? And there were different experiments that were done that all showed results under when no one else was there to see, how the experimentation went. And nobody can reproduce these results, but there were different tests that were done. One was where they just put cards that had Chinese symbols on it for positive words, like objectively positive words and negative words, like death, life, happy, sad. And then they had times when people would pray good thoughts into the water, where other people would pray bad thoughts into the water.
Fucking
And then they'd create like snowflakes with these waters, right? Or with these, they create these like ice crystals. And the snowflakes were making like perfect crystalline structures with all the happy positive messages. And with all the angry ones, they were so corrupted, and it was like the water was just so agitated, and there was no beauty to it. But the truth of the matter is that none of the results have ever been replicated in a scientific environment. Meaning that there is no science behind it. There's only somebody that says, "Oh yeah, it happened," and it's not. There is no peer-reviewed science behind it. The experiment can't be replicated. It's bullshit.
That is some kung fu master bullshit.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Does that
I'm gonna
mean
pull
that
up his name.
It's not even a hypothesis.
No. Hey, Grover, your mic's gone rubbish again.
Yes, it has. What are you doing?
Oh, I can't look it up. My internet's down. Fuck!
I was like, I got it. I'm on.
I just tried to look up shit. My internet's down.
please
and it
get this guy
reminded me
back
how
in.
sad I am right now.
I want this guy to come back
Yes.
in and tell me with a straight face that water's conscious.
Can water feel emotions?
No, it fucking can't.
Emoto. Okay, emoto. That's it.
Okay, so I can get down with the whole we are all interconnected bullshit. Even Neil deGrasse Tyson talks about how we're all stardust. That everything that's out in the stars is also here.
Yeah.
We are made of stardust. So
Yeah,
everything
literally.
is made of
We're the
stardust.
remnants of an exploding star.
Right. I can get
In
behind.
the chat.
All right, do that. I mean, I can get behind the whole we are all interconnected or connected with everything that's everything. The trees, the wind, the water. I can get behind that. As a philosophical conversation. As a scientific conversation, I don't think so.
Did y'all hear that horn just now? Was that one of y'all?
Well, I heard the
Oh
horn.
my god.
I heard the
You
horn.
did hear the horn, right?
Yeah.
Did hear the horn.
Okay. Something's going on, man. There's lights outside my house flashing and shit. I might need to go check
Johnny,
that out in a minute.
you were saying what Mike Tyson was talking.
You mean Mike Tyson?
Mike. Yeah, well,
Tyson.
Dude, I wouldn't talk shit about Mike Tyson. And I would say,
Did you see him working out the other day?
Holy
Oh
shit!
my
That video is insane.
God,
That man could still hit me and kill my grandchildren, my unborn grandchildren, right now.
No, that
One
man
swing,
could hit me and wipe out my
poultry
entire
gone.
family tree. Like, my ancestors would get a broken nose.
yes.
Yeah,
I do want to answer this in my chat from Jessica G.
I was gonna
Jessica
read
G
that
says,
out.
"Hey, Team Skeptic, I'm curious in the chat. Why do you suck so bad at Call of Duty?" So I've been thinking about this, and I used to be really good, but now I'm not, and I think it's just age. I think I'm becoming too mature to actually give a fuck
You're not
to
mature.
try hard. I'm not a child anymore like Fight the Flat Earth. I don't get off on childish things, and I think that's the reason why I suck so bad at it. Thank you for pointing it out, Jessica G. You're amazing.
But Jessica, on the other hand, Mike
Dickweed.
Tyson,
Grover.
Yeah,
Why
I think Keith's mic is. You guys
Yeah.
stuck in your pants? You haven't stuck in your pants
Hey-do.
again?
It sounds like you're a wombat's child.
God damn it, I'll figure this shit out. Hold on.
Yeah, man. Are you put your mic in your wombat hole?
There it is.
Apparently so.
Pull that shit out and put it close to wash it off first, then put it close to your mouth, and I bet we hear you fine.
Yeah, probably.
I'm working on it.
All right. Hey, everybody, make sure you go over to theplothole.com and pick up your official Plothole t-shirt. Drop a couple of bucks in the old donation box if you
Wait,
would.
did you
Everything
say
that you
t-shirt?
guys give me goes directly to paying the bills to keep this show running. It's always appreciated. Do check out, of course, Fight the Flat Earth and Team Skeptic, though most of you who are listening to me right now probably already do. All of your support is much appreciated.
It says t-shirts are sold out.
What?
So here's
However,
here's
I
a
can
real
buy guitar
question.
picks. I can buy Rock Metal Talk guitar picks. How do I do that? Where's the button?
No,
Take-
don't
just
go
take
there.
my money.
Go to the Plothole. You can buy that stuff. I can get that stuff for you too, but go to theplothole.com.
Theplothole.com.
Yeah, there you can
You
buy.
play guitar fight?
Yes, I do. I'm a musician.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've written
I do-
many songs. I've got a A-level in music. It was a big passion of mine for a long time.
I tell you what, next musical break, I'll play one of Invasion. I'm either gonna play an Invasion Net song or The Enemy Within. Those are my two older bands. Well, Invasion Net I'm still doing, but yeah.
Let's get some Anarchy in the UK.
Anarchy in the UK. I don't have any, or else I would.
Okay, the plot hole. Where is Fat Bastard Size? Right, it only goes up to 3XL. We might have an issue.
If it does, what? You need bigger than.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just gonna get an XL. It's still got to be slightly tight.
Slightly tight. God, I remember when fucking XL used to be on me like a goddamn dress.
Okay.
Now
Would you
XL is
like
like
to
my
check
second
out?
skin.
Shit. Fight now. When Fight goes to sleep, he just puts a ham in bed with him and resorbs it throughout the night, just right through his epidermis.
Craig, you're no more than 16 stone, right?
I'm about 16 stone.
Okay.
What's that, like 375 pounds?
Oh my god.
It's just me guessing. From fucking visual
But-
cues.
16 stone for me actually isn't that heavy.
16? How much is? Hey, how many stone is the fucking penis on his head?
Right, here's the thing, right? After basic training in the military, I was in basic training for a bit longer than normal because I broke my leg and had to kind of go into rehab, so I got to do extra phys. So I was just like working out solidly for like 6 months of basic training. And at the end of basic training, I was the trimmest I had ever been, but I weighed 18 stone. And that was just because it was muscle. Now I'm just 16 stone of flab.
Now that muscle's still there. You just need to wake it up. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
What's
And-
that, like a quarter ton?
Fuck you, bitch.
Okay, you can tell Team is feeling better now because he is snarky as fuck.
Where's the unsubscribe
I was
button for Team
hyped the
Skeptic?
fuck up for this, man. Like,
So was I,
I
man.
was ready to talk to Jesus. Like, I spent a lot of my time wasting learning about Jesus and shit, and now I don't even fucking follow that shit no more. So it was just a waste of my time.
Yeah,
I
we-
was going
we
to
were
give him
pumped.
the opportunity to piss on water and make it wine, and I was going to drink it.
Yeah.
I figured Jesus could do that.
Damn.
I was
Well, it's
looking.
technically a little after 8 where he's at, so.
I don't.
Well, we're going to give him an opportunity. If he comes on, I'm going to still make it a night and talk with Jesus.
After speaking with Jackson again, I don't think he's checked out.
Oh,
That didn't take
pussy.
long.
Jackson, man.
He
I know.
did he never got back to me. It was a bummer because I really want to hear. I wanted to hear his flat Earth shit.
Jessica G says, "My hype gets her hyped." Yes, it's supposed to. That's what I come around for. I come here to get your fucking stream. I take your mediocre stream and turn it into fucking solid gold. Tonight, I took straight hot garbage, also known as the plot hole,
There you
and
go.
made it pearly white. Yeah, this was the best thing that's ever happened to the plot hole is Team Skeptic. Yes.
Okay, if the team keeps
Okay,
going like
hold
this,
on, wait, hold on. Can y'all hear me clearly?
Team's
Yes.
ego is going to disconnect us all.
All right. This is the Grover speaking. Are you done sucking your own dick?
No, not
Alright,
at all.
Keep
He's
doing
really
it.
good
and
at
Let
it.
me know when you get that fucking your own jizz and tell me what it
while
tastes like.
while you're
Team, you-
talking, I just put it into my corner of my mouth and like basically have a bulge in my cheek while I talk.
Nah,
So,
nice.
that-
Well, I
Team-
envy you.
Wait,
If I could do that,
Team,
So
you
the-
gotta
if I could do that, I would
Wait.
never leave the house.
you've got to
So
create a sock account called Autofillator.
Called what?
You got to create a sock account called Autofillator.
Autofillator.
Hey, Johnny,
So
that's my
takeaway.
T-shirt ordered.
I like that. Autofillator.
The takeaway from what Team just said was his dick is so small, but so long that it fits in the corner of his mouth.
Yeah, he's just got it there
Oh,
Like,
constantly.
hey, you guys have seen those those straws that go up and they make circles and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're kids straws. They're like twisty straws.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you straighten that out, that's me.
Oh, I heard small dick. I gotta put the.
Wait a minute. He has a
Peacock meme up.
long, small dick.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Small, skinny banga.
He's not packing the heat. He ain't swinging no schlong.
Well, I mean, I have
Like,
a belt if I
uh,
need one. If I ever get stuck out in public without a belt, I mean, I've got that. I can just tie it around.
Well, we
It'll
don't
hold my
mean to
shit up.
brag here. At the plot hole. We don't mean to brag, but we will if we have to because it's just fun. We're swinging schlong, son.
Nice.
You notice that Craig and I don't have to say shit because
It's-
it speaks for itself.
Yeah,
The,
well,
the truly small penis
we
people
say it
never
'cause
say
it's a true
anything.
story, and it's just so fun to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, Jackson messaged me back. He says, "I'm over people dick riding division for profit. Dumb people are boring."
Dick riding division for profit.
Yes.
Dumb people are boring. He must hate his own company.
Yeah. Look, I make no qualms about it. Yes, I'm trying to make some extra money. So
I just see that cat sitting in his kitchen staring at the fucking water coming out of his tap.
Jane
I know you're
Doe.
in there.
Listen, Jane Doe, they don't call Team Skeptic Pencil Dick for nothing. That's right.
Oh, dude, you didn't have to say that.
Renee Enemy says, Jameson tonight, Team Skeptic? No, unfortunately, I'm not drinking any Jameson yet.
Yeah, I thought they called you Laser Dick, team.
Well,
Dude, imagine
Laser Dick, Pencil Dick, Needle Dick.
needle
The midsection Pinocchio.
What the fuck?
midsection Pinocchio. That's great.
You know, when I'm pushing wood.
Well, I was talking to Johnny earlier before we were getting prepped for the show, and we were talking about if sexual issues came up, we would have to jump on it real fast. And if we're talking about schlong, we called it the bombs over Baghdad.
Jesus Christ. What are we doing? What are we
This
doing?
is amazing when I get an opportunity just to chat with people and bullshit.
It is bullshit.
It is bullshit. And it's always fun to have you guys on, and you guys are always welcome to come on. So, anytime,
We'll fight. See, the thing is that the internet going out and me getting to the situation that I'm in right now, it would have just thrown everything off to have the fucking retard still here. So thank you, Fight, for getting rid of him.
I scare
allowing
him off
this
quite
to
easy.
allowed us to bring in fucking JL instead to have a great conversation.
it's always good times. Always good times.
No,
If
it's
the-
great
if-
times. It's really
if,
nice.
If the resurrection is able to come on, I'm gonna try and fight team to try and go after him.
Oh, we'll fight. We'll fight,
I-
bud.
Because
Well,
my atheist powers are pretty strong.
here at the plot hole, we were very disappointed that we didn't get him on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gutted that Jesus didn't come on. And like I said, I am sorry that by stating objective facts, I made the other guest run away. That is now. I've had a counter for the year. That is now technically
No, don't
9.
apologize.
That is my
Yes,
ninth,
that-
my ninth flat Earth rage quit of the year.
That
I'm
counts. Add that.
I'm gonna request an asterisk on that one,
Yeah.
courtesy of the
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, I have a serious question for you, JL. All right,
Shoot.
this is like I've never been more serious in my life when I say this, so please, pay attention.
Oh fuck.
Whoever's fucking laughing, you're fucking completely demoralizing my seriousness right now.
That was Grover.
So, Grover, come on,
Shoot,
bud.
shoot. I'm all ears.
All right. Let's say you're out in the desert, okay? You're riding around an elephant, and you're with family. You're riding around with your Uncle Jack, right? Now this is when you're a much smaller kid and you were having trouble getting off of the huge elephants, and your Uncle Jack helps you off an elephant. Now that you're older and Uncle Jack is a little bit more like decrepit and crippled and whatnot, still likes to ride elephants, would you help your uncle jack off an elephant?
I mean,
Disgusting, dude.
Serious
What-
question, and
what
Uncle Jack
happened?
needs to get off. Would you help your uncle jack off an elephant?
Oh man.
I'm trying to word it right. I would assist my Uncle Jack in.
You sick fuck!
There's no right way to answer that question.
There is no.
There is a way. There is a way. I would assist
I
my
plead the
Uncle Jack
fifth.
in extricating his position from the back of a pachyderm.
See, even that still sounds like you're
Yeah,
jerking
that
off.
sounds wrong.
That still sounds like you're jacking it.
No,
You're jacking the
that
elephant
sounds like I'm
off.
trying to cover up jacking off an elephant.
Okay, here we go. All right, hang on a second. Here we go. So I posted a link to my Kent the Covent Gent YouTube video on my Facebook page, and one of the guys who I guess he's mild conspiracy theorist, right? He's not into the flat Earth. At least I don't think he is. But his response was, Hovind is a career con artist. That's one issue. Well, no shit. Fucking water is wet. However, despite all, hang on a second. Despite
Water's not wet.
Woods.
Water
Hang on a
makes
second.
things wet, but water isn't wet.
yeah, you're gonna like this part.
All right,
However,
guys.
However, despite all of the collectivist propaganda you hear on college campus, the Bible has never been disproven.
Oh, what?
What?
Despite all the propagandist bullshit you hear on college campuses, the Bible
So,
has never been disproven.
Tell me, Johnny.
No.
What's
Go
the what is the ratio between the circumference and the radius of a circle?
Yes, that answer. The correct answer is the correct answer.
Yeah, the Bible gets it wrong.
Well, sure. I didn't say this is not me saying it. Fight. Don't
I
you
know.
give me your
I
fucking-
know. No, I'm just
Look,
like
I-
the
look,
stupidity
I'm
of
going
the.
to fail. I'm going to fail your litmus test. You know why I'm going to fail your litmus test? Because my discipline is in English.
All right,
I'm still
okay.
trying to come up with the right answer.
Well, wait. He said litmus test. He said litmus test team. So let's do the litmus test. Johnny, I've got a triangle.
No.
I've got a triangle of sides 1, 1, and 1.
Listen to him.
What are the internal angles?
Yep. Pi.
Come on, Johnny. I've got a triangle. of
Johnny's
sides
a
1. Triangle of
No.
sides 1, 1, and 1.
Team.
What are the internal angles?
I will,
2020 sucks.
team, I will drive to your house and take what little toilet paper that you have.
Oh my
No,
god, I'd
you
give you
need
my
to-
address just to fight you right now.
Hey, hey,
You wouldn't
Team
even know
Skeptic.
how to get here. Yeah.
Team Skeptic, listen up right now. This is the Grover speaking.
Oh, serious.
If you
Understood,
don't
understood.
hold on. If you guys don't quit fucking around, I'm going to deliver to y'all's houses the best lemon meringue pie you ever had in your life. All right?
That's a bold
Debauchery to
statement.
be expected.
I can't
That's
eat
a bold
sugar. Have you
statement.
seen the
All
size
right,
of me?
and a pecan pie
I know you can keep your stupid
and some
pecan
brownies.
pie.
All right? I don't want to hear no more bullshit.
I can't promise that. As much as I'd love some pecan pie and some fucking, what'd you
What
say,
was that?
lemon meringue?
What did you say?
Lemon
Pecan
meringue,
pie?
What was that
pecan
word?
pie,
Pecan pie. God damn it.
or pecan.
Pecan, yeah.
That's bad.
Oh man.
We're not
I asked-
fucking Italian around here, so I don't know how you're coming up with pecan.
I asked Cheshire for the MS Paint image, so we can
Tell-
put it up.
Tell
She's
Cheshire-
Did she give it to you?
She's charging me $500 to her Patreon.
You tell Cheshire
Hey,
to sit here and post
Listen, don't you dare fucking put that picture up on my goddamn stream. I cannot afford another goddamn fucking community strike based on circles and MS goddamn paint.
Okay, in all seriousness, 60.
Yeah, right. Awesome. Next question. Is 10 to the negative 17 a positive?
Positive.
Okay, all right, positive. What is 5 divided by 0?
0.
No, Johnny.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
No, Johnny, no.
Wait. Give Keith a chance to answer.
Actually,
I
hang on
want
a second. Hang on a
to
second.
hear. I want to
I.
hear Keith get litmus tested.
Is that better? Fight?
I is the correct answer, or undefined. Yes,
Undefined, yeah. Yeah. I was fucking with you.
I know. Oh my god, it's amazing how many flat earthers fail that. You know, we've had answers ranging from 45, 45, 45, all the way to 120, 120, 120 for
Yeah,
the
I've
internal
heard-
angles of triangles.
Keith, what's your answer to the litmus test?
Sorry, I'm taking.
There it is. There's the answer.
True story. Sorry, guys.
I think Chesh is going to let me put the picture cost on Teams tab.
Oh, there you go.
along with my channel dignity.
I'm gonna charge you guys $475 for the pies. So we'll go ahead and put that. You can write it IOU. We do COD. Cash up front is preferred.
Or you can
put
give
your
it to me.
fucking IOU in your wombat pouch.
Well, you ain't getting no pie then.
Oh. Team, I've got some banana pudding with gummy bears in it, if you're interested.
I'd definitely be interested in that. Yes, sir.
I got some protein yogurt for you.
Oh, Jesus.
I
Oh man. I mean,
have a taster for that. It's fine.
Hey, don't
Freeze
don't
dry
take
it. Freeze dry it and send it to him first. And then fight, do the microscope thing. Make sure nothing's wiggling around in it first. And then-
You mean like your penis? That's why I need the microscope.
Don't test me. Craig is the sexiest British expat there is.
Oh, sorry.
I have a serious question.
The answer is 42.
I have a serious question. Right. When is this pineapple pizza thing happening?
Get out.
Oh, okay. So, oh no, I got to plan that out. I don't want to just ruin the experience. I mean, I'm already ruining the experience. Let's keep it real.
You've been
But
doing that the
I
whole
don't-
time.
I don't want to ruin the experience by not doing it right. By not like making a good recipe, by just going, yeah, sure, I like fucking pepperoni and fucking bacon on my shit. I'm just gonna throw pineapples on that when I should have been pairing it up with something else or adding a certain whatever. So I will let one of the many chefs that are out there, and we've had several people offer to give recipes and whatnot. I'll let them go ahead and
No
fucking
self-respecting
pick me out a
chef would do
recipe,
that.
and I'll make it. And I'll try it, and they can watch me on camera fucking squirm and all that shit, because I don't
tell you
think
right
it's
now.
going to be good.
I tell you right now, we have one of the best chefs in all of Texas in the room, and that's the Grover. Are you familiar with the Rodeo Goat, Team Skeptic?
No, I'm not.
Not that burger joint. How about Fred's Cafe?
No.
God
Or
damn it.
Bird Cafe, or Meddlesome Moth, or Lark in the Park.
Well, I typically, the restaurants I typically go to, the finer ones at least, are like Taco Casa, Long
what about
John
Riata?
Silver.
Downtown Fort Worth.
No, I don't go down to downtown Fort Worth too much, to be honest with you.
Okay.
What about downtown Dallas? Is there anything in downtown Dallas?
Off of Oaklawn, Meddlesome Moth. And then Mud Hen.
That Metals and Moth sounds. Is that what you said? Metals and Moth?
Meddlesome Moth, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds familiar to me.
It's off
but
Oaklawn near the American Airlines Center.
Yeah, I used to live in Deep Ellum. That's right down the street.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's your pizza.
Oh, okay. So you're a chef? Is that? I guess that's what
That's the point.
you're telling me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, chef,
Fuck, man.
designer, yeah. Uh-huh.
No
Okay,
no
well
actual
then
chef
you
would
need
put
to
pineapple
make
on
me
pizza, though.
a pineapple pizza that has no cheese on it because I don't do any dairy whatsoever. My body it's not good. Just no
It smells
dairy.
even worse than normal.
Yes, I smell. No, you don't smell anything because I don't shit for days, and my stomach hurts, and I sweat for whatever reason. Like
totally,
my
totally,
eyeballs sweat. Like I'm not even kidding.
That's
Yeah, we have to be, as nutritional scientists, we have to be very sensitive to people's dietary needs. Whether
Yeah,
you be pescatarian, ovo-lacto, you can't, no dairy.
I just can't handle
vegetarian,
it.
Vegans.
It's not. What's funny about dairy is it's not that I don't like the taste, because I don't have
Your
a
body
problem with
doesn't
the
like it.
taste. The moment I put any kind of dairy in my mouth, I can feel it in my face, like my tongue and look
What
at
the
that.
hell was that?
My
Did someone just get murdered
Let
in
me
your
go
house?
take care of that. My dog doesn't bark unless somebody's at the door. I'll be right back, guys.
cool.
So team's about to get arrested.
Yep.
Not sure why.
So I posted up in the general deal that if you go to Cheshire's Patreon, She has it set up on her Patreon that for this $500 tier, you can get that picture. I posted up the picture of it in the chat.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh,
Man. So, Fight, you and Team are going to be on Modern Day Debate, speaking of, tomorrow, correct?
oh God, yes, we are.
Taking on Nathan Thompson and somebody
G-Man.
else. About
Nathan Thompson and G-Man about evolution. Because they're not stupid
shit.
enough already.
Why do you do that to yourself?
I was a horrific person in the past life, and this is my penance.
This is your punishment?
Yeah.
You know, I just realized something. I'm gonna have to read super chats as they move forward because I don't have any way of going back and looking at them right now because I don't have the internet.
Uh-oh.
And I can't access my live stream data through my phone. So, Athens619, something worse than pineapple on pizza, Reese's Cups on pizza, and candy corn on pizza.
Why would
Yeah,
you
I
do that?
don't do the whole. I don't even eat sweets. Like, I don't eat milk. I don't do sweets. I legitimately eat 95% of the food I eat is meat. Like, I eat steak all the time. I buy 3 pounds of hamburger meat at a time.
You've always got those
Cock.
penises in your mouth.
All the time. All in and around my mouth and all over my face and everything.
Cock penis.
I'm a meat eater.
Just a
the way
big
I
bucket
am.
of dicks, huh?
Hey,
Just a whole
Me.
bag. Yes, Jay Warren.
Yes,
just
Jay
like that.
Warren.
yes.
I just close my eyes and hope none of it gets in my mouth.
No, bullshit. You close your eyes, plug your ears, and open your mouth wide.
And move my head left or right to catch it all.
With your tongue. Ah!
Face, neck, and chest.
Oh my
See,
goodness.
this is the type of fuckery I can do all the time.
Yep. It's fun. And you don't have to, you don't have to flex your mental dick on all these idiots.
So I'm very curious. So if Team and Craig, you guys are taking on Nathan Thompson and G-Man on Evolution.
Yeah.
And we all know that Nathan is probably just gonna, watch Hoven's videos and copy all of his bullshit.
Because that's what he does.
Yeah, including the SpongeBob bit.
He stole his SpongeBob, yeah. So he's just gonna steal his evolution arguments. But Dapper
That's-
Dino wrecked Hoven when the two of them went at it, and Chesh was right. I went back and listened to it because he got Hoven to admit that Hoven didn't know what a dinosaur was.
Well, sure. When Hogan's talking about dinosaurs, saying, "Well, we live with dinosaurs, man, all the time. Something called dragons." No, that's not how this works. You fucking retard.
Yeah, he's
Commander
really stupid.
Darklight for 50 Aussie dollars says, "Hell meatitarian." Yes, hell us for sure. Like, I don't know if there is a term to describe me, because I don't feel comfortable not eating that much meat. Like, if I don't have that much meat in my diet, I just don't feel like I've gotten enough food. I'll continue to want to eat more and more and more. And also, I wanted to point out, I think the last time we had you in a live chat, Commander Darklight, it said that you had become a member, but you were already a member, and I noticed that you joined my fucking top tier member group, the Oh My God Donger group. And thank you very much. Right now there is you and Bella Charge on it. And man, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support, brother. And thank you so very much. But yes, hell meatitarians.
There you go.
And then Glass Monster for $2 I need a Team Skeptic shirt. Hey, I've got a new Skeptic line that I'm designing. That I've been wanting to try to put together. In fact, if Wildman Fujiyami's in the chat right now, he can verify with you. I asked him if he is available to speak tomorrow, because tomorrow is, he's my designer. So I want to talk to him about getting some of his designs onto shirts and talk about, making some money with him, selling some shirts, moving merchandise.
I'm gonna have to get that information from you because we're having trouble designing stuff for our online store for Week in Horror. So,
Dude, Talk to Wild Man. He's a beast.
Or Chess, she'd draw you some nice boobs.
Trying to get my Teespring account shut down. Thanks, asshole. I'm never having Cheshire Vic ever do anything for me ever again. Anything she does is completely backhanded. Based like it's always she's like, yeah, let me draw you a picture of my boobs while killing your channel. You know, it's like always one positive matched with one huge negative. So actually, you know, we're not even sure it was her. So thank you, love you, Chesh, and you can draw your boobs on my channel anytime you want.
Damn.
You just can't post them.
I just can't post them right.
You know, I'm just waiting because he who will not be named will definitely be, you know, shipping you and Chesh in a live stream.
All right, I love this. Clive Wells says someone who only eats meat is called a Megan, but it's spelled Megan. I'm gonna show my best friend Megan this. That'd be amazing because she's like a vegan.
If you guys know a Megan, send her my way.
Team, do you see your stream now? That's one of my favorite JM memes of all time.
Hey, Fight! Everything's paused on my screen. Are you paused?
No,
Or is it
I'm
playing?
watching it play.
Johnny, we good?
Yeah, we're good.
$2 New Zealand dollars from Bella Charge. Did you sign and teabag my cup? No, but I'm glad you said something. I will send that to you on Monday. I
you
won't
teabag
shower between now and then, and I'll teabag it at the post office. Like, don't worry though, I'll be wearing a mask. Nobody will care. So I'll teabag your coffee cup at the post office, sign it, put it back in the box. I'll vacuum seal it so all the stench doesn't go away. Put it back in the box, and then I'll ship it to you, Bella. You'll get it sometime in 2022. All right.
I had to go wash my mouth out. That just.
I mean, it sounds romantic.
I mean, yeah. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
That's amore.
There you go.
And then I have Heat Shield in the chat also, who has a box with his name on it. Well, it says Meat Shield. It's at my house, and it has all my original dingers that I broke in my live streams. I've got 3 of them there for you. They're all going to Meat Shield.
What's a dinger?
It's something that goes ding.
If you have to ask the question, you can't afford it.
Well, shit, I guess so.
Keith, are you at all familiar with Team's channel with his history?
I usually don't pay attention to anything except for working hard and getting on here.
So whenever he would do his videos, his pre-recorded videos about flat earthers like that, he would call them idiots, and he had a bell that he would his dinger, and he would ding it every time he called someone a fucking idiot.
And I'd
Nice.
be like, you're a fucking idiot.
Ding. And that right there was what got me subscribed to his channel.
Yeah, and now
That's fucking badass.
he's actually damaged me mentally because I cannot hear somebody say the word idiot without turning around and going ding.
Ding.
Yeah,
what's great?
I ding Fight.
No, what's great, Craig,
Do y'all
is
have do they have a YouTube channel so I can kind of get up to speed?
Of course.
Team
Yeah,
Skeptic.
I have a YouTube channel, Team Skeptic.
Okay, that'd
When it's
be
not
great.
big, when it's
And
not-
Craig, this is a testament. This is a testament to Teams, to how awesome Team is. And I'm not trying to suck his dick here, but I actually did that.
Oh, please
Someone,
do. Please do.
No, I heard someone just out. I was at work today, and just some random person, and I actually said the word idiot to a coworker. I was like, "This guy was such an idiot," and someone else, I don't know this person, just said "ding" out of the blue.
There you go.
That's what you need.
Nice.
Although
No, the ding is a meme. The ding is a successful meme.
Yeah.
Anytime what's funny is I go into people's live streams and I don't say anything. I just go to listen, and not all the time am I, sitting at the computer where I can respond back to the chat, but I still want to listen to the live stream or whatnot. And I will hear somebody call someone an idiot, and I'll look over at the chat, and all you'll see is like 50 people type ding, 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 ding.
ding, ding.
I love that. That is so fucking amazing. Thank you,
That is
everybody.
cool,
I
man.
appreciate that.
But if you're really
Yeah.
familiar with it, you say dink.
Oh,
Dink,
yeah.
dink, dink. Glass
little wo-
monster for. Go ahead.
No, there's a little Wotan love for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're just gonna call me an idiot and dink, 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 dink. Yeah, you just dinked yourself there, Wotan. Glass monster for $2 Send me a black XL shirt, Team Skeptic. It's in my Teespring, but I would prefer you wait until my new stuff comes out because it'll be cheaper than what's in my Teespring now.
But
I'm
if
getting
you're
reduced all the
listening,
time.
if are we on the same feed?
Yeah.
If you want to see two strapping, handsome, big Texan lads on the plot hole, www.rockmetaltalk.com/theplothole, and check us out here where you're at right now, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Sleet for
Yeah,
$6.
Johnny's
Go
nice
ahead.
videos are doing pretty good, Keith. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Sleet for $6.67 Australian. You should do the MS Paint boobs on his shirt. Let them try to censor your merch. I love that idea. Chesh, I'm selling your merch, Chesh. I'm selling your artwork. Your 4 circles. I'm selling them, Chesh. I'm selling your boobs, and you're not getting any money for it. Oh my god. Well, this guy's not gonna come. Are you sure?
No, he's not coming. See, the Jesus is not second coming.
Dude, what? He had a second chance.
He did. He had a lot of chances.
Well, like I said, if you can get him back on, even with Jackson, excuse me, I'll be more than happy to talk to Jackson again, man. I really wanted to fucking come on and fucking jump in there and
Yeah,
talk
I
some
mean,
shit, because I think he's a good dude, but, you know,
No, he's not. He's a
bit
fucking
gullible.
idiot.
He's an idiot.
he really is a good dude. Whenever you get him outside of this bullshit, right? So he
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
get him outside of this stuff, and he really is a good dude. I mean, he'll bend over backwards to help you out if he can. So, really is a good dude. I know he's got some crazy fringe ideas, so people kind of get put off by that. But he really is a good person. Got a big heart. So, I know, Craig, you didn't like that he kept interrupting you. I get it.
Oh, I just like to push their buttons. It just makes me laugh so much. I absolutely adore making these people angry. I live for it, and it was so easy. His buttons were so fucking easy to press.
It happened fast.
Yeah.
The truth has nothing to fear from inquiry, so it just makes it very easy to do.
Uh-huh.
I love how Cheshire Vic in the chat says Team Skeptic has no internet to see Twitter but can read super chats. Yeah, that should tell you, Cheshire, exactly how to get. Oh wait, hold on. That was the real non sequitur responding at Cheshire at Team Skeptic has no internet to see Twitter but can read super chats. Cheshire, there's a message in there that you should be picking up. I'm not gonna ruin it for you. I'll give you time to read that comment over and over and over until it hits you and you go, oh, that's how I get in touch with him. Love you, Chesh.
This guy, man, I love this guy.
Oh, I'm a walking fucking meme, bro.
Oh, dude, you're the shit.
The bees.
I just have fun with what I do. Like, if it's not fun, don't fucking do it, right?
Well, of course.
That's the bottom line. You'll be so happy in life if you live by. If it's fun, do it. Now that doesn't include paying bills. Bills aren't fun. Do it. Do it anyway.
I mean, do the
But when
necessary. The shit you have to do.
Yeah, exactly. But when it comes to shit like this, if you're not having fun, just stop. Like, you need to have fun or not at all. Don't do it. So I have fun, man.
Yeah, man.
Team Skeptic, the wombat hole of the internet.
Hey, what the fuck said that's my joke?
I forget what do wombats do with their assholes.
They put
They
their
stick their
on
babies in them.
there. No, they don't.
They do. They
That's some
actually
Kent
do.
They
Hovind.
used to.
That's some Kent Hovind shit.
They used to. I read it today. They
Well-
they evolved from having to hide their youth in their butthole, and they evolved a patch, and that's
Well-
when they started hiding them in the patch.
Well, there you go. They hide them in the. Yeah.
You know, I just looked it up, team, and I cannot find anything on wombats ever doing this.
I
There's
will
nothing.
find it.
There
I
is
will.
only there is like 50 articles on wombats and their cube-shaped poo.
They have cube-shaped poo. Is it in
They're-
the shape of their offspring?
Their poo is cube-shaped, but they never put their babies in their butts.
They do. No, not these. No,
Dude,
not
where
wombats
did
from
you get your
today.
info?
The wombats that of today evolved from an animal that they had an ancestor that used to stick their babies in their butts.
But modern day wombats, as we know them since we've been born and alive, and our grandparents, they been putting babies in their
No,
butts?
no.
I can't search this because my internet's down.
Okay, team. The animal that you're referring to is the Diprotodon. It had an inward-facing pouch, but not
So
a,
it stuck its baby in its butt.
in its pouch, not its butt.
The pouch was in
pouch.
his butt.
That's what the Intertectodon used to call its anus, its pouch.
All right, so
You never heard of pouch stuff?
let the plot hole clear something out real fast.
What the fuck is going on?
All right, I'm gonna clear the name if anyone's listening for wombats. They don't put their babies in their butts,
They used to.
but they used to before any of us or our grandparents, grandparents did. It was their ancestors, so let's not judge the modern day wombat. Please.
Yeah, it's still okay to have a wombat as a pet.
Don't put them in jail. Don't do anything like that. Don't say, "Hey, you're abusing your children and putting them in your butt."
I'm telling you though, man. They probably should go back to doing that.
Putting the trigger in the blood. Yikes.
It'll help their poop not be cube shaped.
But okay,
Have little
so
scratch marks on it. Give us
But that
Okay,
being said-
hang on a second. I have to clarify something that just came up with the chat. So Cassify88 said this is team and it's fucking MeatTube all over again. Cassify88. Hang on a second. Cassify88. The MeatTube is real. Okay.
Yes, it is.
No,
It is
it's
real.
not.
And I don't think it's appropriate in any situation to use the terms meat tube and wombat's anus in any one sentence at the same time.
That is the animal. I put it up in the chat. That is the animal that team is referring to.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the anal babies for you, and
Let's take it to MDD. Let's take it to modern day
babies.
debate.
Well, well, the unfortunate thing is I can't do it right now because I don't have goddamn internet to find where I found it, so you can see. We were doing research on rapid evolution earlier for the debate tomorrow, and that's where I came across it. It said wombats come from a.
I'm just amazed by this cube-shaped poo.
Yeah, they share-
They poo cube shaped.
Yeah.
They
I-
share an
I'm
ancestor.
impressed with that. I wish
I've just come
mine
across an
looked like
article.
cubes.
I've just come across an article that says scientists finally know how wombat butts make cube-shaped poops. I mean,
Yeah.
what scientist at the beginning of his career thought that he would ever be doing
right.
that?
Fight. He made an observation. He formed a hypothesis.
What was the independent variable?
Repeatable, observable.
Testable, repeatable, observable.
But I'm really
And,
curious.
and he came to the conclusion.
Because fight has been oddly quiet, and I really want to know when you guys debate Nathan and G-Man tomorrow on MDD. What the fuck are you guys going to do? I mean, you know,
We're
Well, hang
gonna,
on.
we're
hang on a
Well,
second.
I don't know
wanna
what
see-
evidence they're going to. Go ahead. Go ahead. Flock.
my entire
Well,
answer
I
to
don't know
that
how
is
to- I don't know how to answer this. I don't want to try and answer. I'm going to answer this question for Team and Fight, but I'm not speaking for Team and Fight. Not a goddamn thing. There's
Right.
nothing.
pretty
there's
much.
No, just let it ride.
There's nothing that these two can do that's going to be able to, at least in Nathan Thompson's mind, defeat the just jackassery that comes out of his mouth.
No.
See, that's
Oh.
my curiosity.
Imagination.
But-
That's my
World.
curiosity. Is you're going up against two opponents who are intellectually dishonest. They're going to
That-
be completely
that's
they're going to be completely disingenuous with their presentation. They're going to try and overtalk you, and they're going to run and avoid your serious questions. And they're all they're going to do is cite the Bible and Leviathan and the other bullshit that's in there, Behemoth and shit like that. Like, what is your plan of attack? I'm extremely curious.
Well, honestly, my plan of attack is purely to wind Nathan Thompson up as much as possible. That's the only reason I'm going.
Yeah, we have
Exactly.
discussed this. We actually have quite a bit of evidence for rapid evolution. We're going to kind of focus on something because I know that they're going to want to see examples in nature that we can see because I know for a fact that one of the arguments is going to be like, this is just all hypothetical. We don't see evolution or speciation, and we never see that in modern times. It's rapidly. It's always supposed to be something that takes forever, and nobody's been around to see species come about, which is completely false. And I'll give you guys one example. And actually, if somebody can help me pronounce this, so I make sure that me and Fight pronounce it right tomorrow. It's a type of cricket from Kauai, Hawaii. Kauai, I believe. Let me look at that. Hold on one second.
Kauai. Kauai.
You talking about the on Kauai and Hawaii?
Yeah.
Kauai.
Is it Kauai? Okay,
Kauai,
Kauai.
yeah.
Kauai and Hawaii. You got to say it with a V, guys. Come on, Hawaii.
No,
We're not-
Hawaii.
You talking about quick evolution leads to quiet crickets?
Yeah, that's one of them. That's we're going to be using. We're also going to be using the
underground
bird
mosquitoes.
mosquitoes. Yeah, the bird mosquitoes in London's underground tunnel that became isolated from their species, from their other species, other members of their population, and developed a taste for mammal blood through a genetic mutation. Certain mosquitoes were able to feed off of the rats, and rats were more plentiful. The mosquito population thrived. Well, because of the genetic mutation and because of the number of generations that had gone through, the ability for the mosquito in the London Underground Tunnel can no longer breed with the parent species it comes from. So it's not even a subspecies; it's actually become its own species.
I can tell you right now that you just said a lot of words that Nathan Thompson doesn't understand.
Oh
Yeah, but my curiosity, because I know that what he's going to do is he's going to say that because we can cite that we've seen evolution in the lab, we have actually demonstrated it there, so we know that it's objectively a fact. So,
Right.
But what he's going to say is because we did it in a laboratory, there was a scientist involved, and therefore a designer or a creator was involved in making that happen, or there was an intelligence involved in making that happen. So therefore, evolution in nature has to have an intelligence behind it as well. They're just going to do that wraparound argument.
Well,
Plus, I have a
I'll
good one.
point and laugh
Can
then.
may the plot hole interject or no?
Yeah.
Okay. One great thing I learned by being in working in corporate entities for almost 30 years and having a lot of lawyer friends and mega friends. Somebody said it earlier. They think Texans are dumb because we talk a little different. I think that was you, my man in Dallas, right?
I get the same.
Oh
thing
yeah,
from
I'm in Dallas.
Bristol.
I'm in Dallas. Yeah.
Right.
I'm in Dallas
So-
too.
So the saying was, when you get into like a corporate boardroom or into a courtroom, you got to sit, be quiet, listen, watch, and give enough rope
for a man to hang himself.
But that's the problem. Nathan Thompson has been
And he's hanging himself.
he's hanged himself so many times.
And it's annoying. It's like, dude, really?
He's so good at hanging himself. He just has to open his
Yeah.
mouth.
Well, that's true. But there is the argument for, like Neil deGrasse Tyson states, that the reason he doesn't debate on is because there's no point in debating an objectively an intellectually dishonest position or an objectively false position.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Because he gets butt hurt.
Just
That's
say
why
that-
I do
I
want
like
to say
Craig.
that I do want to say Jeff Roberts says that we should search John Ramsey Taco Bell meat hose. It's a comedian who did a bit about the meat tube, but all
exactly.
the clips are blocked.
Oh,
The meat tube is real
It
and
is.
being suppressed by Big Taco. Absolutely.
Big Taco.
That's great.
If I was a rapper, I'd want to be called Big Taco.
Big Taco. Yeah.
All right, here we are. It's about that time. We're gonna
All
wrap
right,
this up.
boys.
All right, so team, you guys can catch Team and Fight Flat Earth tomorrow on Modern Day Debate. That starts at 8 o'clock. It's 8 correct? 8 o'clock Central.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
that's right.
it's,
6.
yeah, it's 7 o'clock Central, I believe.
7 o'clock Central. Sorry, my mistake. So
Hey, I
7
had a super
midnight
chat that
UK.
came in for you. It said Glass Monster for $2 Canadian to the plot hole. I subbed. Where's my shirt?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh man, is there
You gotta
some-
love us some plot hole, man. We
Hey.
bring the noise and we don't play.
Anyway, so Team Skeptic and Fight Flat Earth, catch them tomorrow on Modern Day Debate from 7 to 9, debating two idiots. That's
Well,
double ding.
7 idiots if you're talking about fucking intelligence levels.
Yo,
They have
Skeptic,
the
man, you got to bring just say ding ding. You got to do it.
ding ding, baby.
Yeah, team.
Yeah.
Tomorrow during the day, I would like you to at some point try and find a live dinger to use.
I'll go buy a real one.
I think we need one for it tomorrow.
What happened to the one that you had at the tattoo place?
They're all
You
broken.
I
break
gave
it.
it to the Athens. I gave it to Athens 619. He took it home that night. Love that guy, man. Fucking all you fuckers that were there are cool as shit, man. You're just as cool as everybody else. So, kinda.
Kinda.
Well, yeah.
You know I love you, JL. You know I love you, man.
You guys can catch JL Warren on the Weekend Horror podcast. If you haven't been to weekendhorror.net, go there. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you like horror films like I do, man, so one of the best horror film podcasts you're going to find. Starting tomorrow, so in between your debates, in between the Fight the Flat Earth Team Skeptic debate, if you get tired of listening to SpongeBob Imagination World, if you get tired of listening to that shit, swing over to the plot hole. Check us out. We're going to be doing our first Master Debaters Best in Series. We are going to be debating the best film in the Nightmare on Elm Street series. You can
Number
get over
one.
there. See, Team Skeptics got number 1, but we all know it's number 2.
Oh, we've got some fans that are doing their research.
It's
How
number-
can
it's
how can
three.
number 2 be better than number 1 when
It's-
number
it's-
2 would be nothing without number 1?
It's
We
number
shall
three.
find out.
It's number 3. I'm sorry.
Circular reasoning, team. Circular reasoning.
So we shall
JL.
find out.
Everybody
it's number-
knows a number 3 is a combination of a number 1 and a number 2 at the
No,
same
it's
time.
no, it
Exactly.
isn't.
So
Do you
when
really want to get
you're
into
ready
this
to tell
now?
us-
No, save it for tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow. So
Yeah. Tell us tomorrow.
that's right.
JL, you are dead to me. DED dead.
Hey, hey,
Spawn.
motherfucker! Who's got the horror podcast here, my friend?
So
I
yeah.
defer to you.
So more of that tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central. It's on the Plot Hole YouTube. It's going to be live. Tune in. We have giveaways. We have one giveaway. It's going to be a little Freddy just for you. Answer all the questions in the live chat. We're going to be giving out, I think we're going to do 10 trivia questions, and if you get all 10 correctly, you'll win Freddy, or the first person to get 10 correctly. If we get more, figure something out. Do a drawing or some shit, but we'll figure it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh man.
Shout out to Ick in the general chat.
Oh, yeah.
We all know Nathan is number 2.
Yep. Oh, you guys are welcome for that, by the way. I'm going to take a Nathan. You're welcome.
By the way, if you guys aren't all, if you're not all spent, we'll be chatting in and punching in, all of us, through the Discord app. If you haven't blown your load, so to speak, am I allowed to say that?
I don't know. Are you?
Team's channel was just taken down, so
yeah, just chime in, hang out too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Jeez.
Yeah, we're gonna be up all night.
Fuck you! I'm going to bed here in a minute.
Before we bounce out, a real quick question, Craig, fight team, early picks for DFOTY.
Nathan Thompson.
JM Truth.
And the fighting continues.
No, I'm
You're
sorry.
still
but
rooting.
There's
still rooting for JM.
There's no way that Nathan's stupidity can be topped.
Yeah, I got to agree with Craig this time. I was with you. I was with you last year, team. I was really pulling for you.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Holographic Suns and all.
JM has fucking made me to look like a fool because I thought I could save him from tomfoolery, and it was impossible to do so. So therefore, I must save my own wombat hole by going after him.
I think because Nathan got his claws in him. Nathan got his claws in him, and that he pulled him to the dark side.
I think they're both two pieces in the same fucking pod, just both two dishonest pieces of shit.
I think that JM is always going to be stupid, whether there's a Nathan around or not. Nathan just backed up, he gave validity to JM's stupidity. But the thing is, right, and I love the way that this has happened. Nathan found JM. JM spouted all his nonsense about being a physicist, being a research scientist, having a master's of science, blah, blah, blah. And Nathan Thompson went, oh my God, well, this is a flat earther that I can say, look, we've actually got a scientist on our side. Not realizing that JM Truth was absolutely full of shit.
Exactly. And typical flat earth didn't actually didn't read the article. They went with the fucking headline.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we're going to wrap this sucker up. If you guys enjoyed it, we do this every week. Maybe not necessarily Team Skeptic and JL Warren and Fight the Flat Earth, but every Friday night, Plot Hole. It's a lot of fun. Have fun. A sign is a tist? What? I need better glasses. I can't read shit anymore.
Yeah, shout out to the Team Skeptic, JL, all you guys rock ass.
Yep. Whoa.
Rock butt.
All you guys rock wombat.
We rock wombat.
Rock wombat hole.
Rock the wombat hole.
All right, so
again, that's a podcast name. If there was ever a podcast name, it's the Wombat Hole.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, I want to say thank you to Team Skeptic, JL Warren, and Fight the Flat Earth. I also want to say thank you to Jackson for showing up earlier. Wish you would have stayed on a little longer because I think we could have had more fun.
We'll see him again.
But all right, here is a little bit of what I used to do in my younger years with a track from The Enemy Within called Gacy. We'll see you guys next week. Actually, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.
Cheers.
Peace out.
Later.
We're still live on my channel.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We're still live on yours.
I'm not sure if we're muted. I think we're muted on the rockmetaltalk.com. We're still live.
I don't have a way of stopping my live stream.
Oh yeah, no. I think, yeah, we're good. So this is open conversation, so it doesn't go onto the plot hole rockmetaltalk.com.
Can you not access your YouTube studio from your phone data team?
Can I shut it off? From there? Because I didn't think I could.
Well, you just have to open up a browser on your phone and tell it to go to desktop mode.
I don't know what my fucking password is.
Oh, that's going to be an issue.
Because I had to change it, and now it's stored in my. Oh, maybe I can get it through my. Maybe it'll auto load when I go to a website.
Actually, like worst case, if I can't find out, like when I get a new app, I just shut my phone off and turn it back on.
Well, I have I recently got hacked, so I changed all my passwords, and I have them saved online now. Like I have them, and
Oh,
I have
okay.
no internet access to, and my phone doesn't. I don't know how to access my.
Could
I
you
access it by saying use Google, so I don't even know if I can
could
do
you
that now.
tell
Oh
your
no, I have to
phone to
figure that
be
out.
a mobile hotspot and get your Wi-Fi router to connect to it so that you could access the internet on your computer?
Right.
I don't have a wireless um adapter for my PC. I don't have a. I just have a Bluetooth.
Yeah, there should be a setting where you could log off to your, or just stay on. Who knows? I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
I mean we can. Fight can shut the. Oh wait, they're hearing us talk about this shit right now. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
they are. Hey guys.
Um,
I mean, what
yeah,
happened,
right.
team, is what happened to me when I forgot to turn off my stream is that it will
Yeah,
just
just
stay on the buffering
yeah,
screen
just
for
leave the
9
chat
hours.
open.
But then when it actually stops and renders, that 9 hours that it left playing isn't there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So just
Hey,
stop it on my
what's
end and
up
the
in
chat can stay there.
Australia? Is it sunrise?
Yeah, well, fucking the sun. Well, it's blooming hell. Like actually proper bright outside. I should really go to bed. My wife's gonna kill me.
Damn. Yeah. We had some nice showers that just moved through here in the western part of DFW.
Yeah, man, that's when my internet went out. Was as soon as that I
Mine
went.
got fucked up too when my audio was going out. The showers were moving through. It wasn't thunderstorms, but it was real heavy rains.
I saw
Oh,
it coming
and
through, but
and then
it just sideswiped me over here.
yeah, remember when my dog was barking and I went up there?
Yeah.
There's like 5 cop cars and ambulances outside in front of my house, like
Damn,
along
son.
the street.
What the hell
Maybe
happened?
somebody hit a pole or something, but and then I had that lightning strike. Remember, I said there was a lightning strike like about 200 yards away from me.
Well,
I don't know if
let me tell my man in Australia a story about Texans. If it rains hard or if there's ice, everyone wrecks their car
everybody.
because it's usually
Because-
hot as hell over here.
That is because IQs drop exponentially during inclement weather here in DFW.
Hey team,
Oh wait,
you got a super
hold
chat
on. I thought you
for
were in Australia.
team. You got a
Oh, I
super chat
can't
for 45 Donkey Kong dollars. I think team
Let me
might have
get to it,
called
let me get
Natalie
to it.
Thompson's mum a wombat.
Wait a minute. You're in DFW.
Me? Yeah.
No, not you. Our guy in Australia just said when it rains over here. Are you in Australia?
Are you talking about Fight?
No, I'm in the UK.
You're in the UK, but
Fight's in the fights in Scotland. He's from England, or he's from Britain, but he lives in Scotland.
oh crap. Okay, sorry. I was looking through the feed earlier. Damn. Well, I just shit the bed on that one.
I'm sorry, Craig. Did I get that right? Britain?
Well, no. Britain denotes England, Scotland, and Wales.
Okay, so-
I'm from the UK. I was raised in England, but now live in Scotland.
Oh, right
Great.
on. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So yeah, if it's usually hot as crap, but you know if there's any ice or heavy rain, it's great for people that repair cars,
Yeah. Big
but
big body
nobody
shop.
can handle it. It's like if there's like a little bit of snow, it's like all the schools are shut down, nobody goes to work. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna Fight. Will you do me a favor? Let's all say our goodbyes on my channel, so we can give them a proper walking out, and then let's shut down my channel because I'm getting really tired right now.
Yeah,
and
yeah, me too.
I don't have any
I need to
internet,
go to bed.
so I'm becoming depressed. I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm gonna talk to my friends because I have no internet, no Call of Duty, no
Hey,
nothing.
Oh, fuck
Over
off.
here
You
on the
don't have
plot
any-
hole, I'm gonna
you don't
do
have any
some bench
friends.
press and some push-ups and
So
some
that's what
sit-ups.
happens. The reason why you don't have any, the reason why you don't have any internet is because the man was raiding a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
They shut all of it down so he couldn't call his buddies for backup.
It was Q.
All right.
Why-
Well,
Me and Johnny are about to run 10 miles and do some push-ups.
that's very manly of you guys. I'll be doing the soy boy thing, crying over the lack of internet.
Oh, we're gonna be crying while we're doing it. I
I
promise.
think Keith has a mouse in his pocket named Johnny.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go turn off the lights and sit in my closet and stare into a mirror with no lights and cry.
Are you
So,
gonna listen to Radiohead?
very opposite of manly. Maybe I'll do a push-up or half a push-up. Like maybe I'll roll onto my stomach and push myself up to get up.
I don't know, man.
But that's about the only working out that's gonna happen during this mirror.
I can do
mirror
push-ups
It's all
on my
good,
dick.
brother.
Those
I'm
arms
just-
of yours are pretty spindly.
Yeah, that's because I spindle. I mean, if you have spindly arms, you can be a very successful spindler.
There you
Well,
go.
he already said he had a really long,
Schlong, yeah.
but thin. Not schlong. Schlong has to be thick.
Oh yeah, it's a dong. I call it Long Donk Johnson.
Long duck dong.
All
16
right,
pounds.
guys. Johnny, do you have anything to say before we get out of here on the Team Skeptic channel?
Man, I'll say I appreciate everybody who tuned in and participated. It's a lot of fun. This is what makes my weekend, man, right here, doing this show. I work like a fucking dog all week just so I can come and entertain you guys. So I really appreciate it. Thanks, team, for having us on. Thanks for being
Yeah,
on.
no problem. Thanks. Oh yeah, no, it was my pleasure. Like I said, just let me know the next time you want me on, and you can pretty much count me in.
Sweet.
So
What time is your guys' debate tomorrow?
Midnight
I
UK.
think it's 7 p.m. 7 p.m. our time. 7 p.m. our time.
Oh, I won't be able to listen to all of it because we've got the Master Debater series tomorrow, where I will prove you wrong. Part 3 is the best.
I'll go back and watch them. I haven't watched them since the childhood because they scared the shit out of me. I'm when I was a kid, man, I was a bitch. Like
Dude,
scary movie. Like, no, don't make me watch that, Mom.
Yeah,
Well,
Freddy
if you're
Yeah.
scared, I don't know if we can have you on my show.
I said when I was a child. Oh wait, when I was younger.
There we go.
All right, guys, y'all take it easy. Fight. Will you please shut the stream down?
Yes.
Oh wait, Fight. Do you have anything you want to say, or Grober, JL Warren? Do you guys have anything you want to say?
Thank you so much for having me on, man. I really appreciate it. It's awesome.
Already.
Yeah,
Grover?
Grover, just one thing. I like to close with this, and I hate to end on a serious note, like a serious note. With all the social distancing and everything, please check in on your loved ones. Check in on yourself. I noticed a news article that says the suicide rate is on the rise. It's becoming rapidly the fourth leading causing death in the United States right now because we are in a depression, literally. Take care of yourself. Call the suicide hotline. Call 911. Call a friend. Check in on your mom. Check in on your grandparents. Check on your best friend. Check on everyone. And first of all, check in on yourself. Take care of yourself. All right. And that's what I got to say.
I agree with you with what you said 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you guys, you know what? I want to reaffirm that if you guys are having mental health issues, don't be afraid to call somebody. Even myself, you know, and like as much fun as I act like
And
I
all
have
of us
up
guys
here.
are here
and-
for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I have a good time doing this, but you know, real recently with me being sick and having, you know, the hack on my channel and all these, like several other things, seeing email after email after email just pile up on me, Discord message after Discord message just pile up on me. I was in a dark place. Like I could tell that mentally I was not in this. I was not at. I don't want to use the word happy because I don't want to discredit what people are going through when it comes to depression. But I was definitely in a deeper state of depression for nothing. I mean, I looked around and said, what is wrong with me? And I was like, is it the one day a week I go out with my friends that I'm missing? Is it the time with my family that I'm missing? You know, what is it that's making me get this down on myself? So if you're struggling out there, believe me, you're not the only one, and there are people out there that will help you out. And 100% reach out to me. I'm there to support you guys because I love each and every one of you, man. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never answer my Discord messages.
I said I'm trying to be happier, not more depressed.
Damn.
It's been a fun show tonight, guys. We hope you've enjoyed hanging out with us. Next Friday, we have Professor Philip Bell debating Mind of God. That's going to be extreme dumpster fire, I think. Professor Bell's going to wreck him. I'm going to shut the stream down on my side, but because Team doesn't have the ability to turn it off, it's just going to stay up with a buffering screen. So for the next 9 hours, if you feel like hanging out in the live chat and chucking Team some super chats, then feel free to do that. YouTube will automatically shut down the stream after 9 hours. So Team may even have an internet back and shut it down before then.
Hey, let me say this because I can't access my super chats right now. I know where I stopped and where I picked them back up. All the other ones, including any new members that I may have gotten, I will read those out at the next live stream that we have. Thank you guys, everybody, so much for donating. Don't forget to go over there and sub to The Plot Hole on YouTube. Start following the podcast, www.rockmetaltalk.com. Fight, why don't you? You know what to say. You know how to get us out of here. Let's go, baby.
He's Father Skeptic, and we're out.